south of the airport, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
South of the Detroit Metropolitan Airport. Place we've been to a couple times already here in the last week or so.
And we'll be going back again. Or Flint. I'm not sure what we're going to do.
But not so much, thankfully. Wempe with a shot, deflected wide. Ethan Lorraine, 2-minute minor for hooking. Shanae with a shot off the helmet of Dreisbach. That's one way to use your head. Another shot there. Goes wide, Ryland Wempe. To Heber. Heber with a shot off the shoulder of Dreisbach. Stratman trying to keep it in. Sends it over to the corner. Dmitry Aksanov to Eli Schwarzer, who sends it all the way down. Metro Jets penalty, number 56, Ethan Lorraine, a 2-minute minor for hooking.
Yeah, I forgot you had to do that, Matt. Jets able to clear that back out again.
2 minutes for hooking at the 11-minute, 38-second mark of the third period. That means the Metro
As
Jets
LeGros going to try to block them from coming back in. Racosta's out there. Not able to get into the zone. Knocked right back down.
Chartel to make a save on that one. Ever so patient. And that shaved off about 5 seconds off the power play, yes. But it shaved off 5 seconds off the game clock.
Yep. And both right now, neither of them are in the Jets' favor. They're running
not
out
at
of
all.
time very, very, very quickly.
Not at all. Seven minutes remaining. Big hit by Fine Frog on Connor Mulligan. Fine Frog has had Mulligan's number today. Joe Candelero to Braden Rosinski's. Over to Fine Frog, steps up, fires, saved by Dreisbach. 6:43 to go. The Jets not only have to kill off this penalty, they need 2 quick goals.
Yeah, they gotta figure something out. They're gonna have roughly after this, if they can kill this power play off, then they can.
About 6:20.
Yeah.
After killing his penalty off.
We'll have 6 minutes and 20 seconds left, and it's gonna be a tall order.
Gavin Otto sends it down. Laprice goes after it. Forces Chartel to come out and play it. Chartel himself wraps it around the boards of Colson White, intercepted by Braden Graham. To Laprice, back to Graham. Graham knocked to the ice by Candelaro. Referee Trevor Evans pointing to the shoulder, saying that was a shoulder check. Good call by Evans.
It was. It's
a good no call.
That's exactly what it was.
It's a good no call. Aksanov up to Grady Smith. 3-on-2 if they hurry.
Penalty's over.
Both teams back to full strength. Candelaro feeds it up. Too far for Dylan Davis. Cam Maxwell lobs it into the zone, but knocked away by Colson White. Grayson Laprice knocks it away from him. Rosinski's goes after it. Wraps it around the boards. Too far for Grady Smith. Had to go back in the neutral zone. Smith brings it in. Through the legs of Grayson Laprice. Jua keeping it in. Battles with fellow 19, Ryland Wempe. And a penalty coming. As Jua and Nicholas Chenet discussing lunch options for after the game, and Scott Jua's telling them, you need to go to the Golden Greek, mate, and get the kangaroo burger.
Yeah, I've actually had that before.
And the penalty's on the Jets. Grady Smith.
Not what they need. Not at all.
2-minute minor for tripping.
Wow. They've been able to kill these penalties, but man.
So for the 4th time, they'll go on the ticket to the mat. Michigan athlete training penalty kill. They are 3 for 3 in that regard. They did score a shorthanded goal yesterday. Might need some of that magic again today. Shot there by Chenet. Chenet with a second chance. So is Cameron Reese, but digging it out is Jarrett LeGros. LeGros will bring it in. Almost through the legs of Heber. Time
go back and gather that. LeGros going to put it all the way back down the other end. As Wempy's going to bring that back in. Sends it all the way back down for icing. Going to come back down the other way with 1:09 still left in the power play.
Icing on the power play. Head coach Cam Wyrick's not going to like that.
That's one of the little opportunities. The Jets need to win this face-off, quick shot, and hopefully get a shorty, but we'll see.
They have fired 31 shots at Austin Chartel. He has made 31 saves. Rylan Wempy ramps around the boards, and you notice the spacemen are in no hurry to set up the power play.
No, they're content as long as they can move the puck around and keep it off the Jet stick. That they're happy. It's gonna taking time off the clock.
Go back around. Sam Hansen picks it up. He'll send it off of linesman Dan Alexi, and picked up by Dylan Davis. Davis sends it in. Shot. Dreisbach makes a save. Dreisbach ain't playing a bad game either. 28 shots, 26 saves. Just the 2 goals by Tyson Feinfrock. .405 to go here in the third. Metro Jets penalty to number 62, Grady Smith.
So we'll see. Time is definitely running down, getting short here for the Jets to do anything. Feinfrock's going to try to interfere with the Jets, and they're knocked down to the ice.
It's a little late in the announcement for the penalty.
Yeah, that's now just about over. 5 seconds left.
Rasinski's wraps it around the boards.
That's going to do it for the power play. So
the Jets
4
for 4.
4 for 4, yeah. So, I mean, good on them, but, you got 3:20 left here.
There's a donut hole on the scoreboard underneath where it says home.
Yes.
And they got to fix that here in 3 minutes, 15 seconds.
Candelaro.
Pressured there by Gavin Otto. Braden Graham kicks it out in front, but picked out by Dylan Parks with a shot up in the glass. Nicholas Chenet trying to feed Candelaro in front of the net. Comes back, turned around. Candelaro trying to fire, was blocked. Cam Maxwell trying to dig it out. A little bit of help from Ethan Lorraine. Lorraine sends it over cross ice to Gavin Otto. Otto off the glass, looking for Grady Smith. Instead found Dylan Parks. 2:40 to go. At some point, Danny Vanderweel. That went through Brendan Dreisbach's arm, but luckily for him, it went wide.
Wow.
At some point, here's
there
Maxwell.
3-on-2.
Maxwell over to Schwarzer. Nice defensive play by Nicholas Chenet. Chambers with a shot. Chartel steers it wide. At some point, Danny Vanderweel is going to call Brendan Dreisbach to the bench for an extra attacker. Picked up by Connor Mulligan. Mulligan almost taken away and now picked off. Here goes Hayden Stratman. Stratman just lobs it in. No sense of urgency whatsoever by the spaceman.
No, the slower they put it in, it kills off time. Jets got to gather up, try to come back down the other way. They're doing a great job on their forecheck right now.
2-on-1. Cameron Reese with a shot, just missed the corner. Leonidas Cintron grabs it, pressure there by Noah Chambers. Comes back to Elliot Nord with a shot, goes wide. Braden Heber grabs it. Puck not out, kept in. Picked out by Crawford. Mulligan off the boards, can't get it out. Heber keeps it in. 1:25 to go here in the third. The Jets trying to get out of their own zone to even have a chance to pull Brendan Dreisbach for an extra attack. And now here they come. Grady Smith will bring it in. Smith fires. Bouncing puck off the helmet of Chartel, and it goes down. Not far enough for icing. Minute to go here in the third. Less than a minute remaining in the third period. Grady Smith will bring it in.
Wait. Okay, they're pulling him. He wasted a few valuable seconds. He was not paying attention.
No, you're right. And Tyson Feinfrock, empty net goal. And the hat trick for Tyson Feinfrock.
As Howie's giving it to him right now. He was not paying attention.
No,
I was
he
looking
wasn't.
over at him, and he's looking down on the ice. And
Tyson Feinfrock,
wow.
the natural hat trick for the 18-year-old from South Bend, Indiana. His 7th goal of the season. Empty net with 42 seconds left. And Tyson Feinfrock by himself has put the dagger into the Metro Jets.
And now that's going to put Fort Wayne within 1 point now of these Metro Jets.
Indeed, and the Spacemen are going to lead this weekend with 3 out of 4 points. The shootout loss yesterday, the Jets are only going to get the 2 points from yesterday. So the Spacemen climb to 18-11, 2-2, good for 40 points. The Jets fall to 20, 12, 1-0, 41 points. The Spacemen just a single marker back of the Metro Jets. Tyson Feinfrock with the hat trick. Fort Wayne Spaceman goal, his third of the game, the hat trick, his 7th of the season, scored by number 6, Tyson Feinfrock. Assisted by number 92, Dylan Davis, and number 20, Joseph Way. Time of the goal, 19-11 of the third period. As Feinfrock, his third of the game, the natural hat trick, 7th of the season from Davis and Way in 19-11 of the third period. Shots on goal in the third period, Fort Wayne with 13, game total of 30. The Metro Jets with 7, game total of 33. Your SESpayroll.com 3 stars of the game. Your number 3 star with 3 assists for the Fort Wayne Spacemen, the number 92 of Dylan Davis. Your number 2 star, normally with a natural hat trick, you'd get the number 1 star. Not today. Your number 2 star with all 3 goals for the Fort Wayne Spacemen, the natural hat trick for the number 6, Tyson Feinfrock. And your number 1 star of the game. He was spectacular in goal today for the Fort Wayne Spacemen. 33 shots, 33 saves. Your SESpayroll.com player of the game for the Fort Wayne Spacemen, the goaltender, the number 32 of Austin Chartel. He is your SESpayroll.com player of the game. So Dylan Davis, your number 3 star. Feinfrock, your number 2 star. And Chartel, your SESpayroll.com player of the game. Coming up next, we're going to take about a 30-second pause and come right back. Troy Oral Surgery pregame show, USPHL Premier Play, the Metro Jets Development Program, MJDP will take on the Fort Wayne Spacemen. Once again, from this game, USPHL Elite, final score, Fort Wayne Spacemen 3, Metro Jets 0. You've been watching Metro Jets Hockey Live exclusively on Black Bear TV. The following is a presentation of Black Bear Sports Group. Watch the entire 2025-2026 United States Premier Hockey League season exclusively in the new home of USPHL Hockey, Black Bear TV. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome back to Mount Clemens Ice Arena for game number 2 of our Friday doubleheader. We're located approximately 30 minutes northeast of Motown, Detroit, in Mount Clemens, Michigan, at the former two-time USPHL Premier Midwest Division champions, as well as the four-time Junior Hockey National Championship Tournament participants. The Metro Jets Development Program, MJDP, will face off against the two-time and defending USPHL Premier Midwest Division champions, the Fort Wayne Spacemen. My name is Matt Preer, the voice of the Metro Jets Hockey Club. Up on the flight deck alongside Matt Naiman, our color analyst and Black Bear TV broadcast producer, as the Fort Wayne Spacemen playing their second game in 24 hours here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena, suffering a 4-1 defeat at the hands of the Metro Jets. Today, they'll take on the Metro Jets brothers from across the locker room, as well as the Spacemen's USPHL Premier Midwest Division rivals, the Metro Jets Development Program, MJDP. Coming into this game, the Metro Jets Development Program currently second in the USPHL Premier Midwest Division, record of 16 wins, 16 losses, 1 overtime loss, no shootout losses, good for 33 points. Went 2-2 in the USPHL Tampa Showcase, won the first 2 games of said showcase, as MJDP started things off back on January 3rd, a 1-0 shutout victory over the Hershey Cubs. Cameron Cyrus picking up that shutout. Then on January 4th, their doubleheader day, a 3-1 victory over the Jersey Hitmen. Logan DeAndrea making his MJDP debut in that game. But then it went downhill from there, unfortunately, for MJDP. A 6-2 loss to the Typhoon Hockey Club, followed by a 6-0 loss to the Charleston Colonials. Has put them where they're at right now, second, but with 11 points over the Chicago T-Rex, who have 4 games in hand on MJDP. The Fort Wayne Spacemen reeling at the moment in a 3-game losing streak, but still lead the USPHL Premier Midwest Division, 25 wins, 8 losses, no overtime losses, no shootout losses, good for 50 points, 6-4 in their last 10 games. And leading the way for the Metro Jets Development Program, he wears number 11 for MJDP, the 19-year-old from Miami, Florida, Lucas Benavidez. Benavidez so far, 13 goals, 7 assists, 20 points on the season, 2 goals coming at the USPHL Tampa Showcase. He is tied for the team lead in scoring with 20 points with a player that wears number 27. The 18-year-old of St. Amand, de Gratham, Quebec, Canada, Clovis Gamelin. Gamelin so far this season, 11 goals, 9 assists, 20 points on the season. Third in the team in scoring. Youngest player, one of the youngest players, second youngest player, let's go with that, on the MJDP roster, wears number 92. The 17-year-old from St. Hyacinthe, Quebec, Canada, is Thomas LeBlanc. LeBlanc so far, 4 goals, 12 assists, 16 points on the season. LeBlanc just 17 years old, the only player younger than him. His backup goaltender, Arnold Party, at 16 years old. Fourth on the team in scoring. Started the year with the Metro Jets Elite program before getting the call on the Premier side. Wears number 22. The 19-year-old from Flagstaff, Arizona, Liam Smith. Smith so far, 4 goals, 10 assists, 14 points in the season for Smith, who started the year with the elite team and in just 4 games scored 4 goals, 2 assists for 6 points on the season for Liam Smith, who is already 4th on MJDP's team in scoring despite missing 7 games. 5th of the team in scoring, wears number 57. The 19-year-old from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Ben McLean. McLean so far, 2 goals, 11 assists. Good for 13 points on the season. McLean is mired in a 3-way tie for 5th in the team in scoring with Blake Brackett, who is out on a mission trip, scheduled to come back on Monday. And the highest scoring defenseman on the roster. Wears number 61, the 18-year-old from Bois-Chalot, Quebec, Canada. It's Alex Fournier. Fournier, the younger brother of Henrik Fournier, veteran defenseman on the Metro Jets premier squad. Alex Fournier, leading scorer for MJDP. No goals yet, but he's got 13 points on the season. Answering the call-in goal this afternoon for the Metro Jets development program, wears number 31, the 19-year-old from Leonard, Michigan. It's Cameron Cyrus. Cyrus, 8 wins, 6 losses, no overtime losses, no shootout losses. A .311 goals against average, an .895 save percentage for Cyrus, who also has 2 shutouts on the season. The last game he played, a game he'd rather forget, it was a Charleston Colonial 6-0 victory over the MJDP, as Cyrus stopping 23 of 29 shots he faced in that 6-0 loss to the Charleston Colonials by MJDP, which was the second loss at the 2026 USPHL Tampa Showcase. Cyrus, for the second time this season, he will face the team to our left, who play their home games at PSM Ice House in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It is the Fort Wayne Spacemen, as Matt Naiman rejoined us up here in the flight deck. The Spacemen in unfamiliar territory, on the wrong end of a 3-game losing streak, minus leading scorer Ivan Barnishoff. They're looking to turn it around here today against the team closest to them in the USPHL Premier Midwest Division standings.
Yeah, the loss of Barnishoff right now, can be, I wouldn't say detrimental to anything that they're doing. I mean, we know this is a good team. But I think Fort Wayne is going to be a handful for this MJDP team here today. It's going to be a very, very tough game.
Well, they're a little disgruntled. 3-game losing streak.
Oh, yeah.
Very unfamiliar territory for the Fort Wayne Spacemen.
Yep.
Widely considered one of the best teams in all of USPHL Premier.
And, something the way I look at it is, they're playing the other Premier team on the Jet side, MJDP, and, while they can't take it out on the main team because they're not playing, well, guess what? Guess who's going to get the brunt of that, right?
Yeah, MJDP faces a tall task here today. At the Fort Wayne, we mentioned Ivan Barnishoff, their team leader. Lower body injury. What Barnishoff brings to the Spacemen, 23 goals, 35 assists, 58 points out of the season. All those points out of the lineup. Yeah.
I mean, it's tough. It hurts, but they got guys that we know can step up and win the games for them. It's not just one person that wins the games. It definitely helps, but they got other guys that they have responsibilities to do that and step up to win some games.
And Lynn, we're going to be counted on to lead this team. The big man that wears number 89, the 20-year-old from Volgograd, Russia, Bogdan Vysotsky. His 3rd season with the Spacemen, 25 goals, 27 assists, 52 points on the season.
Yeah, and he's definitely going to be their player. I mean, he's a big boy. We know he can skate. We know so.
He's only 6'5".
Oh, that's it.
210.
Yeah. So. Okay, so
he is 2 foot taller than Sarah Vassar. No, she's not listening.
Okay, good. You are going to get yourself in trouble
right.
one time. I'm going to hide that so you can't see the green light, and I'm going to tell her, hey, listen, man, this game, tune into the whole thing.
Yes.
Don't walk away. And she's going to come up here and bop you right in the head.
Probably.
I swear.
Second on the
that
team
or bite your ankle.
Second on the team in scoring amongst the players dressed. 3rd overall on the team. He's also the highest scoring defenseman on the roster. Wears number 7, the 20-year-old from Bromont, Quebec, Canada, Antoine Bonnet. Bonnet, 16 goals, 35 assists, 51 points on the season. 3 points ahead of the Metro Jets. Jake Taylor overall. He is the leading scorer overall in USPHL Premier Play amongst defensemen, and he's one of the good ones.
Yeah, that and at 6'4", 200 pounds, not a small guy at all, and you definitely tell on the blue line he can score the goals, and he has the assists, and so that's one of the guys that that he holds the line very well, because he's not going to have those assists like that if he doesn't do that. So going to be one of those guys that they're going to have to try to interrupt to stop that point streak that he's got going on.
Third in the team in scoring amongst the players dressed, fourth overall. Scored the lone goal yesterday in the Spaceman's 4-1 loss to the Metro Jets. Wears number 15, the 19-year-old from Dnipro, Ukraine. It is Nikita Volobulev. Volobulev, 23 goals, 14 assists, 37 points on the season. He is fun to watch.
Oh, he is. He's so smooth with the puck. He can, and he's fast. He's got
He's
speed.
smooth like that butter that was on my pancakes this morning.
Wasn't that good?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and a 6-foot skater at 209. I mean, that's for a forward. That's a big boy for a forward.
Fifth of the team in scoring overall, fourth amongst the players dressed. Wears number 17, the 19-year-old from Moscow, Russia, Mikhail Gorbanov, the former Decatur Blaze. Last year's second leading scorer on the Blaze. This year with a Spaceman, 13 goals, 19 assists, 32 points on the season for Gorbanov.
Yeah, and Gorbanov last year had a total of 33 points, so he's right there in line to bust what he did last year. So.
And he was on, let's call it what it is, he was on a not great team last year with the Decatur Blaze.
No. I mean, it was a team that had its problems, and it looks like he found his home. He's contributing and doing even better than he did last year.
Fifth of the team in scoring amongst the players dressed, sixth overall in scoring. He is the captain of the Fort Wayne Spacemen, wears number 25. The 20-year-old from Plattsburgh, New York, is Chase Lacey. And there is Lacey. And the best mustache in all of USPHL
I'll tell
Premier.
you what, that is.
There it is.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
That is a beauty.
Oh man.
We gotta do that. We gotta talk to the league with, players throughout the whole league. Best hair.
Yep.
And best mustache.
Lacey's got it all day long.
That's a beauty.
Third season with the Fort Wayne Spacemen. He is the undisputed captain of the Fort Wayne Spacemen, just like we say with Jay Taylor on the Metro Jets. Yeah. Answering the call in goal this afternoon, wears number 1 for the Fort Wayne Spacemen, the 20-year-old from Rudny in Kazakhstan. It's Gleb Raykov. Raykov, he's been good this year, 11 wins, 4 losses. No overtime losses, no shootout losses. 255 goals against average, a .914 save percentage for Raykov, who also has 3 shutouts on the season. His last game was back on January 3rd against the Tampa Bay Juniors at the USPHL Tampa Showcase, stopping 16 of 20 shots he faced in the Tampa Bay's 4-3 victory over the Spacemen. Like Cameron Cyrus's last game at the USPHL Tampa Showcase, Raykov would kind of rather forget that last game.
Yeah, and Raykov with his the prior team, the St. George Ravens, with 24 games, 368 goals against, 907. So he's definitely improved, and he's a goaltender that we know can play and can cause havoc in between the pipes. And he's not 1-2. Again, a lot of these goaltenders for Fort Wayne do not give up rebounds. They just don't do it, and that could be something that can hurt this MJDP team. You can park someone in front of the goal all night long. You just hope for a good screen, but if you don't get the rebound, you're not getting a goal. So that's something that Fort Wayne does a real good job at with their goaltenders.
And Raykov is 2-0 against the Metro Jets development program. And you've been watching and listening to the Troy Oral Surgery pregame show for all of your oral surgery needs. From facial trauma reconstruction, oral pathology, pre- and post-prosthetic surgery, and more. Dr. Robert John, an oral maxillofacial surgeon, offers a full scope of oral maxillofacial surgical procedures. With almost 25 years of experience, Dr. John brings a unique combination of medical expertise, precision, and compassionate care to the practice. Learn more at TroyOralSurgery.com or call 248-665-8769. Coming up next, Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop pregame interview. Locations throughout the Metro Detroit area, including one less than a mile down the road from us here at MCIA. Get your morning started right for a quick pick-me-up during the day. That's Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. And stepping in, we're getting everything all situated here. And there we go. We got her all situated. We'll get you all parked here. We'll wrap you. We'll get you so all your adoring fans can see you. All your I'll see your good side. General Manager, Head Coach, the Fort Wayne Spaceman, Kelly Schrock, joining us. And we were talking about in the Troy Oral Surgery pregame show, the Fort Wayne Spaceman in unfamiliar territory right now, at the wrong end of a 3-game losing streak. So right out of the box, first question: how do you snap that?
Well, I think we just got to keep. We got to keep playing the same way, minus 2 things. Like we're last 4 losses, we've outchanced every opponent, and we haven't gotten a big save when we needed it, and we're also not manufacturing enough at the net. I call it like being in the office, but you're not working. Like we're going to the net, but the nuance isn't there on what we need to do to find ways to get open and put ourselves in a position to bang home a rebound if it's there. So, we have to do a better job taking goalies' eyes away and just getting to the dirty areas, really, and trying to manufacture a goal or two a game that comes from a forecheck and turnovers. And we haven't done that, and we're too fluffy right now.
It's got to be tough as well without your leading scorer, Ivan Barnashov, who you lost during the USPHL Tampa Showcase. What is his status?
Yeah, I mean, he should be back. I think he's just got a pretty bad Charlie horse. Took a pretty heavy thigh contusion. So, obviously we want guys to get healthy. We want other guys to rise to the occasion, and obviously we're missing him from an offensive standpoint, but he's a great two-way player. But, other guys have to step up, and there's an opportunity there. And, we've been struggling a bit without him. There's no question.
It's the old cliche of next man up, right? I mean, you still got Bogdan Vasovsky, you still got Nikita Volobulov, you still got Mikhail Gorbanov. You still got some heavy hitters that wear the black and orange.
Absolutely, and look, our whole team, I think, our team defensive core has improved so much throughout the year. Like, even yesterday, I thought we played a very good hockey game, and I think held Metro to about 12 scoring chances, which is hard to do. But we haven't been the more opportunistic team, and again, it all starts at the net, and then it works itself out from there. And we have to do a better job of defending the net, and also, like I said, trying to find a way to get a second or third chance. Because look, we've run into some hot goaltending, and right. The way you beat hot goaltending is you don't let them see the puck, and you cash home on their second shot opportunity. So we have to do a better job.
How special is Antoine Bonnet, the leading scorer amongst defensemen overall in USPHL Premier Play? And funny thing, yesterday, the number 1 and number 2 highest scoring defensemen in the entire league played against each other yesterday, Antoine Bonnet and Jake Taylor. Yeah,
they're both exceptional players. And, what I'm so proud of Antoine is the defensive side of his game, right? Like, I think last year and even the year before when he was with the River Kings, he had a lot, there was a lot to grow there on the defensive side. And, he got a call up to the NCDC, went to Pueblo this year, which is great for him, great for our program, and, came back. And I think a lot of times when kids come back from higher levels, they actually shut her down a gear and think it's going to be a little bit easier. And he's done the opposite. He's actually defended harder, taken more pride off the puck, and really a great kid. And he's grown so much. But obviously, he's got a great slap shot, and the offensive game speaks for itself.
Couple more questions for you. Jace Lacey has the best mustache in all of USPHL, perhaps in USPHL history. Any secret there?
They made him a shirt. They did, Captain Stash.
I want one of those shirts.
I might have one for you, but literally they this group that's printing T-shirts for like ECHL fighters.
Okay.
They wanted to model the shirts on some of our players, so I said, come out, and they just love Lacey's look, and they said, we got to put that on a shirt. So, all the boys, like Robert Gross was wearing Captain Stash yesterday at the hotel. They love it, Yeah,
I got to get one of those shirts. I don't care what they cost. Give me one
we'll
for
try
sure.
We'll try to get you one.
Congratulations to you, by the way. A little something for you. One of the coaches for the USPHL All-Star game coming up. That's got to feel pretty good, doesn't it?
The players are the ones that really go out and win the games, and they're the reason that I have an opportunity to go out there. But for us, it's a great opportunity, especially with going to the NCDC next year.
Yes,
to
sir.
just see some of the kids that maybe they don't have an NCDC team as part of their program, and they're looking to make the jump to the next level. So, and also for Lacey and Bonin, 2 kids that deserve it. I had a blast last year at the event. It's good hockey, and you just hope nobody gets hurt and everybody gets out healthy. And
last thing for you, not a question, it's more of a statement. We know how big of a day this is for assistant coach Jared Lamoth. His sister passing away a year ago today. So on behalf of the Metro Jets Hockey Club, our hearts are with you guys today. We know this is an emotional day for Jared, and we're thinking about him. We're thinking about you guys. And on that note, we wish you the best of luck here today.
I appreciate it. You know what? It's more than hockey, isn't it? We know
for
that
sure.
With Braden, with Lily. We just lost a player in our high school program, the captain of Carroll. And so it really puts things in perspective. And, you remind these players, just be kind to your teammates. After the game, be kind to your opponents and treat everybody with respect, because there's always somebody out there that wants your worst day, and that's really important, especially in today's world where there's a lot of people that are battling things. And so thank you, and we've always felt that support from you guys as well.
There's a special bond here with the Jets and the Spaceman. I think there always will be, won't there?
Absolutely, even though we want to win the next 60.
Right, there you go. Appreciate your time.
Right, thanks, Matt.
Kaylee Schrock, General Manager, Head Coach, the Fort Wayne Spaceman, will take a short timeout, come right back for pregame ceremonies, opening drop of the puck. You're watching Metro Jets Hockey live exclusively on Black Bear TV. And welcome back to Mount Clemens Ice Arena. We're located approximately 30 minutes northeast of Motown, Detroit, and Mount Clemens, Michigan. Game number 2 of our Friday doubleheader here at MCIA. This matchup in USPHL Premier Play and features the Metro Jets Development Program, MJDP, who will face off against the Fort Wayne Spacemen. My name is Matt Preer, the voice of the Metro Jets Hockey Club up high in the flight deck, alongside Matt Naiman, our Black Bear TV broadcast producer and color analyst. Tyler Naiman will soon rejoin us up on the camera. And a little bit later on, we'll hear and see the lovely and formidable. Can hear you just fine, brother. I can hear you just fine.
I have nothing.
Oh, wow. Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club Honors reporter Sarah Vassar, a member of United States Figure Skating, USFS, where your focus in figure skating is individual, competition, testing, and recreational. MCFSC is for you. All these opportunities, as well as becoming a part of the Spirit and Family of Figure Skating, are available to you when you become a member. Should be talking to the players making an impact in today's games. You know what helped Matt Naiman if you plugged it in.
I didn't unplug it.
Uh-huh. You're going to blame it on Kaylee Schrock, aren't you?
I'm going to blame it on you. You were the one controlling
You're going to blame
that
it on Kaylee Schrock.
I was doing camera on that. That was all you.
No, Kaylee Schrock is a nice guy, and you just blamed
I did.
him.
No.
Golden Greek strategies for the game, before and after the game, located right across the street from us here at MCIA, the official restaurant of the Metro Jets Hockey Club. Scratch is first for the Fort Wayne Spacemen. Scratch number 22 of Derek Richard. Also scratch number 35 of Aiden Carr. Scratch number 70 of Ivan Barnashov. Scratch number 77 of Braden Rosinskis. Scratch number 93 of Jake Hayden. Scratch number 97 of Camden Blavet. Add number 24, Xavier Templeton. For the Metro Jets Development Program, MJDP, scratch number 10 of Blake Brackett. Also scratch number 41 of Vince Pica. Scratch number 46 of Paulie Shizushinis. And scratch number 80 of Logan DeAndrea. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, Metro Junior Jets Hockey Organization starting lineups. The Metro Junior Jets Mount Clemens Hockey Club offer Little Jets Learn to Skate program, house and travel hockey programs for girls and boys. The Junior Jets are also the only organization in Michigan to field the parent Junior A hockey program. Matter of fact, there's 3 of them here at MCIA. A true development ladder from the most experienced coaches in Metro Detroit. It is the Metro Junior Jets hockey organization.
I'm surprised you don't have that memorized by now.
I have them all memorized. I just rather read them.
You're so lazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to save as much as I can. My voice is about shot.
Yeah.
And I apologize to viewers in advance. It's a little raspy at the moment.
Well, maybe I'll just check out now and just hang out and watch the game in the stands.
Right, yeah. That'll be nice and fun, won't
Yeah.
it? No, but Kaylee Schrock brought up a good point. No, congratulations again to Kaylee Schrock, named one of the coaches for the USPHL All-Star team. It's kind of a scouting trip for him a little bit. You know, the All-Star game, some players that are named to the All-Star game, the 2 days of All-Star teams is 8 teams. There's quite a few players that are playing in that game that don't have NCDC connections for next year.
Yeah.
And with the Fort Wayne Spacemen as well as the Metro Jets moving up to the National Collegiate Development Conference next year, what better way? It's kind of like a mini combine, really.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, you can treat it that way, and I'm sure there's going to be quite a few teams that'll be there doing the same exact thing. And you want to know something? Why not help those kids advance? And that's what this whole program's all about. And so if any team or any program can help advance the kids and goes through with it and actually really advances the kid, hey, great for them. And like I said, that's what this league is here for.
Fort Wayne is 3-0 against MJDP this season. This is the 4th of 6 meetings. The remaining 3 meetings, including today, all here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena. So both teams in a losing streak. Fort Wayne, 3-game losing streak. MJDP, 2-game losing streak. Something's going to give today.
Oh, yeah. And I can, with the way things have been going, MJDP is going to have their hands full.
Oh, for sure.
I can guarantee you that. And I'm not saying that, I don't want to say, oh, yeah, we're going to get their butts kicked. But it's going to be a tough game. And MJDP, as much as I love the Jets, this is going to be a very tough game for them. This is going to be one of the, I guess you could say, one of the showcase games for them. It's going to be tough.
Something's definitely going to give. The battle between the first and second place in the USPHL Premier Midwest Division. MJDP would like to put some more real estate between themselves and the Chicago T-Rex, who are currently 3rd. Only a point ahead of the Cougars, who are 4th. The Crush only 3 points back of the T-Rex.
Yeah.
So the 3 Chicago teams might in a battle for 3rd. All of them would like to catch MJDP.
Yeah, the bottom 3 there, they're firing shells at each other, going at it, trying to gain real estate there. And you got MJDP, who's are currently in 2nd right now, and a very, very, very long shot away from the first place Fort Wayne Spaceman, with DP only got 33 and the Spaceman with 50 points currently.
Let's jump into the Metro Junior Jets hockey organization starting lineups. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome back to Mount Clemens Ice Arena for game number 2 for a Friday doubleheader here at MCIA. This matchup of USPHL Premier Play and features the Metro Jets Development Program, MJDP, who will face off against the Fort Wayne Spacemen. Let's meet the starting lineup. First for the visitors out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, the Fort Wayne Spacemen. Starting at left wing, the 19-year-old from Moscow, Russia, the 17, Mikhail Gorbanov. Starting at center, the 19-year-old from Dnipro in Ukraine, the 15, Nikita Volobulev. Starting at right wing, the 18-year-old from Columbus, Ohio, the 79, Evan Wilson. On defense, the 20-year-old from Bromont, Quebec, Canada, the number 7, Antoine Bonnet. Also on defense, the 20-year-old from Indianapolis, Indiana, the 21, Rex Wellington. And starting in goal, a 20-year-old from Rudny, Kazakhstan, the number 1, Gleb Raykov. General manager, head coach for Fort Wayne Spacemen is Kaylee Schrock. And now, the starting lineup for the Metro Jets Development Program. Starting on left wing, the 20-year-old from Hartland, Michigan, number 18, Corey Anderson. At center, the 20-year-old from Hillsdale, New Jersey, the 38, Chris Kobayashi. On right wing, the 19-year-old from Dallas, Texas, the 91, Aiden Rabone. On defense, the 20-year-old from Davidson, Michigan, the number 12, Caleb Simpson. Also on defense, the 18-year-old from Boychetto, Quebec, Canada, the 61, Alex Fournier. And starting in goal, the 19-year-old Cyrus. Head coach of MJDP is Jake Howie, assisted today by Danny Vanderweel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise if you are able for the playing of our national anthem. Pre-game ceremony is complete. National anthem is played for a second time on a Friday afternoon here at MCIA. It's time for some USPHL hockey, this time on the USPHL Premier side. The referee is Pierre LaRochelle. The linesmen are Dylan Parks and Dan Alexi. As the Metro Jets Development Program, MJDP for the first time this year, wearing the home whites at home in a regular season game. The home whites of the blue shoulders and red trim. They're skating right to left on your television screen are the Fort Wayne Spacemen, who play their home game at the PSM Ice House in Fort Wayne, Indiana. They are the road team today, wearing the black uniforms, white, orange, and gray trim. They are skating left to right on your Black Bear TV dial. And the big question, and it is fair to ask, Matt Naiman, is that which MJDP team shows up today?
Yeah, and that's what I think that's kind of been the difficulty through the season is I guess you could say the inconsistencies in play. And, and I know that's something that the coaches have been trying to address through the whole season, and it's been kind of tough.
And Cameron Cyrus makes the save. Let's go ahead and meet Cameron Cyrus, affectionately known as Cyrus the Virus, the 19-year-old from Leonard, Michigan. Played last year with the Metro Jets Elite Squad, 15 games played, a .229 goals against average, .931 save percentage, 3 shutouts last year on the elite side for the former Romeo Bulldog. It has not been an adjustment at all for Cyrus to move up from elite to premier.
No, he's done just fine. I mean, he's in my opinion probably in the top. He's probably he's the top goaltender right here for this squad, I believe.
8 wins, 6 losses, a .311 goals against average, .895 save percentage for Cyrus, who also has 2 shutouts. As Liam Smith with a shot off the blocker, Gleb Rakoff.
And the thing is with Cyrus too is those numbers. It's tough because that's one of the ones we've seen him play time and again, and those numbers, the numbers don't lie, but we've seen what he can really do.
Oh, for
right?
sure.
So it's kind of tough. The numbers aren't fantastic. They're good. But we know he's a better goaltender.
We know what he's capable of.
Yes.
For sure. His last shutout coming against the Hershey Cubs, stopping all 28 shots he faced at the USPHL Tampa Showcase. Of course, the second game of the showcase for Cyrus, one he'd rather forget. 6-0 shutout loss at the hands of the Charleston Colonials. As Spencer Stanhope off the boards of Lucas Benavidez. Too far for him. Alex Roth goes after it. Met there by Benavidez and Clovis Gamelin. Puck wrapped around the boards. Picked up by Stanhope. Bouncing puck for Clovis Gamelin. And to the point, and we're not picking on MJDP at all when we say which team will show up. I mean, you could get the team that I played the last 2 games. It wasn't a great showing. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah.
But against Typhoon Hockey Club, 6-2 loss, and the Charleston Colonials, a 6-0 loss.
Yeah.
Benavidez with a turnover shot there by Rakoff. Or is it the team
and here's a penalty.
A penalty already on Benavidez. Or does the team that showed up that beat the Columbus Mavericks 4-0?
Yeah.
At the USPHL Fort Wayne Showcase.
Yep. And so, again, something else that has been hurting this MJDP team the whole season.
Penalties.
Is the penalties.
And they're going to go up against the 6th best power play in the league. The Fort Wayne Spacemen, 28.3%, scored 30 power play goals in 106 opportunities to man advantage. MJDP, 84% of the penalty kill, just a single shorthanded goal this season. Something to keep an eye on as MJDP will go on the take it to the mat. Michigan athlete training penalty kill. Gleb Rakoff, who calls Rudny, Kazakhstan home. I do not know where that is. It's somewhere in Europe.
It's in Kazakhstan.
It's in Kazakhstan, yes.
Gosh, man, I mean, come on.
Volobuyev. Over to Mikhail Gorbanov. Gorbanov now.
I have to tell you
Evan
everything.
Wilson. Oh, stop it. Wilson now. Trying to feed it across. Picked up there by Wilson. Wilson had it knocked away by Caleb Curdo. Curdo trying to get it out. Kept in by Wilson. Play continues.
Oh, they're able to keep that in. That was good hand-eye coordination
so
right there.
Fort Wayne is fun to watch. When they're firing on all cylinders, my goodness. Wellington, no side step on Curto with a shot and gloved down by Cameron Cyrus.
And that right there, that play, through traffic, bit of a screen out front. Cyrus still able to track that. That is the Cyrus we know. Right there. That is the Cyrus we know.
You know, just kind of put a period on that. You know, that there's the MJDP team that, you know, the last 2 games of the USPHL Tampa Showcase. Then there's the MJDP squad.
Oh, and there we go. That was
and a goal right there.
That's one of those. That's one of those goals. He was right there in position for it. One of the Fort Wayne players tipped it down, bounced off the ice, and right in between his glove and his pad.
Aiden Byler, the 20-year-old Fort Wayne native, his 8th goal of the season on the power play, and the Spacemen strike first. They lead 1-0. We told you the Spacemen, the 6th best power play unit in all, a USPHL Premier.
Yep.
On the board, they lead 1-0.
And that's, you know, that's one of those goals. You know, Cyrus was right there. That got tipped almost right in front of the blue paint, and so he was there. And that's one of those goals you really can't do anything about. You know, you're in position for it. It's nearly impossible to make an adjustment that soon, like that quick.
Sent in by Templeton, picked up by Gleb Rakoff. Rakoff over to Preston Slater. Slater stolen there by Corey Anderson. Anderson, who started the year with the Metro Jets, moved across the locker room to join MJDP just prior to the USPHL Tampa Showcase. Picked up by Logan Ormsby. Ormsby around the boards. The Slater kept in by Rabone. Rabone wraps it around the boards. Rakoff likes to come out and play it. Head coach Kaylee Schrock said sometimes Rakoff scares him a little bit when he comes out.
Oh, we've got our fair share of that on our goaltending on our own side.
For sure. Lejabokov to Schaefer with a shot. Kobayashi grabs it. It was Aiden Byler on the power play. Puck loose. Kobayashi trying to knock it away. Brabone shot. Rakoff with a save. Aiden Byler with the goal. His 8th of the season from Preston Slater and Jace Lacey at 3:22 has given the Spacemen a 1-0 lead.
Well, I tell you what, this puck movement by the Jets right now is not disappointing. They're doing a very good job moving this puck around.
Schaefer's shot up high and wide. Has the Spacemen scrambling a little bit in their own zone. Kept in by Schaefer, who started the year with the Metro Jets Elite. Schaefer only playing 4 games on the Elite squad before the coaching staff said, man, Schaefer, the 18-year-old from Kalamazoo, Michigan, he belongs on the Premier team.
Yeah, we got to move you.
Yeah, indeed. Fort Wayne Spacemen's first goal on on the power play.
So that was a great shift there by the Metro Jets there, as they're going to be, I believe, an icing. Going to be coming back down the other way. But that was a great shift there by MJDP, that last shift, be able to put that pressure into the Fort Wayne zone. That is exactly what they are going to need to do if they want to tie this game back up. So see if they can keep this up.
1-0 Spaceman out in front. Picked up by Antoine Bonet. 2 points now ahead of Jake Taylor for the lead amongst defensemen overall in USPHL Premier in scoring. Taylor picking up 3 points on him yesterday with 3 assists. Bonet went scoreless yesterday. But Bonet still with 2 points on Taylor. Dumped in by Tomas LeBlanc. Pressure there by fellow Quebecian Antoine Bonet. Think they're talking to each other in French?
Well, probably.
Yeah. Robert Gross brings it in. Pressure there off the puck by Mario Boscovich. Gross gets it back. Waits for reinforcements. Gets it in the form of Michael Scully. Scully to Evan Wilson. Wilson over to Mikhail Gorbanov. Gorbanov, cross-ice pass intercepted by Tomas LeBlanc, but picked away by Gorbanov. Volobulev now comes out with it. Nikita Volobulev knocked away by Mario Boscovich. Can these guys come up with shorter names? Picked up by Michael Scully. Scully with a shot. Cyrus with a save. Okay, there's 2.
Scully's not bad. Come on.
Gianluca Varelli. Okay. Sends it in. And icing the call as Colin Nelson touches up. I'm just practicing for the 2026 Las Vegas Amerigold Lat-Am Cup.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Been there, done that, and wow. That's all I could say to that.
Face off deep in the MJDP zone to the left. The goaltender Cameron Cyrus.
As you got teams coming in from all over the world, so
yes,
you can
indeed.
You can just imagine. I mean, there's some that are easy, you know, Lee.
Right in front, save made. And Jace Lacey was right there to pounce.
Lee and Otero, right?
Yeah. And Lacey was telling Boscovich, look at my mustache. Look how good this looks.
Yeah, don't mess this up.
Right.
Man. Do not mess that up.
Right. Got the beard oil, on it, looking good. Lacey will take
that's just awesome, dude. That is awesome.
Scully with his shot was blocked by Caleb Simpson. Alex Fournier around the board to Lucas Benavidez.
Just wait till playoff time when the boys start pulling off the mullets.
Oh, yeah. Ben McLean dumps it in. Pressure there by Scully. Lacey grabs it. Gamelin is there. So is Benavidez. Gamelin with the puck. Pressure by Wilson and Lacey over to McLean to try to feed to Benavidez. Now picked up by Bogdan Vasoski. Vasoski sends it across. Krukov was heading to the bench for a line change. Almost sent Gamelin on a breakaway. Gross now to Robinson. Colin Robinson with a shot through the legs of Simpson. Picked up by Alex Fournier. McLean now to Gamelin. Gamelin will send it in off the backside of Preston Slater. Fournier pinching in. Gamelin off the board, sends it right back into the spaceman zone. Preston Slater now to Alex Roth. Roth over to Keegan Power, who sends it in. The 18-year-old from Enoch, Alberta, Canada. Picked off there by Landon Graham. And to foot him in the netting and out of play. 11:50 to go here in the first period. MJDP actually out shooting Fort Wayne 6-4 at the moment. Face off to the right, a goaltender Cameron Cyrus. See some of the Fort Wayne Spaceman elite players grabbing themselves a couple of pizzas.
There you go. That's
a way to do it. Sit in the stands, watch the game. It's not like they're going anywhere. The bus is still here. They can send some of that pizza over our way, right? Landon Graham kicks it into the spaceman zone, knocked away by Ryan Jacobson. Picked up by Rex Wellington, now to Keegan Power. Had it knocked away by John Lejabokov. Lejabokov up to Jacobson, who feeds it in.
Well, speaking of, we got some B-dubs coming here after this game.
Yes, we do. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that.
I am too. I'm looking forward to some B-dubs after the game. But they could send a couple pieces of pizza over here.
They could.
Next whistle, Tyler, we're going to focus on them guys.
But
that
the
pizza.
security we have, it's pretty tight, so I'm not sure if they'd be able to get up here.
Right. Right. All right, icing the call. Focus on them guys over there. Yeah, look at them guys just enjoying some pizza. They can send a piece or two up here. Look at the screen, Matt.
Yeah.
They can send some pizza up
Yeah,
here.
come on.
Hey,
look
at that. Look how good that pizza
they're
was.
even feeding each other. He's
Yeah,
like, hey,
look at
take a bite. No, that's mine.
So it's
and
too
it's
hot for
too.
you. It's too hot
look at that.
for you. There you
Oh.
go. That was nice.
Oh, man.
That's what brothers.
Oh, and there's more coming, too. Look at this.
That's what teammates do, right?
Wow.
That's what teammates do.
Come on, boys.
Now they got to share some pizza with us, man. And we got a player walking over. Dude, man.
Look, there's more coming. Look at this.
Look at all these guys with pizza. I mean, my goodness. We're sitting over here hungry.
What I should do is I should switch the big screen over to the camera. And
you really should. Well, we got a delay right now. You probably could. And Jake Howie in talks. Man, that's a lot of pizza over there, dude. I know, right? Yeah, we are. We are going to B-dubs afterwards. That's all right. Yeah, we got to figure out a way to get that on the big
screen.
I
know there is, but I hit the button, but I'm not sure if that one is hooked up anymore because we did switch some stuff around here. So
yeah. Picked up by Templeton. Knocked away by Kobayashi, trying to feed to Corey Anderson. Sent right back in by Mikhail Gorbanov. Nikita Volobulev grabs it.
There's what, 15 guys up there and probably at least a dozen pizzas.
At least.
Oh, and there's more.
Oh, yeah. One dude's got 3 pieces all by himself.
Yeah. There's another 6 pizzas
and now the
coming
Premier
in.
guys are seeing this. They're like, dude.
Yeah. Wow.
Templeton sent it across, blocked it away by Cyrus.
I think I could smell that stuff over here.
Oh, and that looks like Jets pizza too, isn't it?
Oh, no, I know that box.
Is it the one down the road?
Not Happy's. Yeah, it is right down the road.
Kobayashi to Corey Anderson.
And it is good pizza too.
Yes, it is.
I forget the name of the place.
Anderson not on the puck by Templeton. Michael Scully grabs it. Boscovich keeps it in. Shot goes wide. Anderson trying to feed out in front, looking for Rabone. Comes back to Stanhope. Bouncing puck goes wide. And Xavier Templeton, who played yesterday on the elite team, coming to the Premier side today. Scully now to Jace Lacey. Picked off there by Corey Anderson. Anderson trying to feed up to Liam Smith. Both knocked away by Lacey. Jace Lacey tried to get up to Aiden Byler. Was knocked away by Mario Boscovich. Lacey back to Scully. Intercepted by Tomas LeBlanc. LeBlanc brings it in. LeBlanc's got speed. Shot as he goes down. Save made. It was steered across. Play continues in the Spaceman end. 8:45 to go here in the first period. Spaceman up 1-0 as Cyrus makes the save. Get another wide angle shot on those guys.
Yeah, Tyler, I mean, look at the
look
amount
at
of pizza that's there now.
Look at all that pizza by the Fort Wayne Spaceman Elite. I mean, I get it. They're celebrating a victory. But, geez, guys.
Yeah, I mean, we did call the game.
Right. We should get at least a piece, right? I mean, at least one piece of pizza would be nice for the broadcasters.
TV guy, the camera guy doesn't get anything, though.
No. Rex Wellington, pressure by Clovis Gamelin. Now up to Alex Fournier. Fournier with a shot, patted away by Rakoff.
And that's right there, one of those rare rebounds. But then there was nobody around to get it.
Oh, broken stick by Bonet. So 5 on 4.5 at the moment, but Robinson and Byler get the puck out of the zone. Picked up by Robinson, knocked away by Ben McLean. No relation to John McLean, New York police officer who saved the Nakatomi Plaza. You get the reference.
And it is not a Christmas movie.
It is so a Christmas movie.
It is not a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is one of the most classic Christmas movies of all time.
No.
Wellington battles with Jacobson. I'll battle that to my dying day. Caleb Simpson. Delegible call, looking for Donald Pratt. Pratt's got some room. Pratt with a shot, went down. Penalty
Is that gonna
coming.
be a penalty shot?
And he landed wrong. He landed awkwardly on his shoulder. Pratt's in trouble. And they score anyway.
Wow,
John
nice.
Ledjabokov. He'll get the goal. Donald Pratt. A delayed penalty was coming. John Ledjabokov.
And I was just about to say too, as they were moving that puck around, they're doing a great job, and this is the development team that we want to see. So these boys, as of now, have come out to play. They got down one early, but you could see it develop. You could just see the guys. They were just started working together. It's just you could see it coming.
John Ledjabokov, the 19-year-old from Macomb, Michigan, his second goal of the season. And MJDP has tied this game at 1. First goal of the day by a Jets team. As earlier today, the Fort Wayne Spacemen Elite defeating the Metro Jets Elite 3-0 on the shutout by Austin Chartel. So John Ledjabokov. And a delayed penalty was coming too, as Donald Pratt was hauled down. Ledjabokov, his second of the season from Cameron Schaefer and Ryan Jacobson at 12:44, has given MJDP a tie.
Yeah, they had Fort Wayne scrambling, and the Jets, I guess you could say, smelled blood in the water, and they took advantage of it. They kept going after that puck, and that they just started shelling them, and the hard work paid off. Got the game all tied up.
John Ledjabokov, who started the year with the Metro Jets Elite, was about to start his second season with the Elite. Played only 2 games. And again, the coaching staff decided, it's time for John Ledjabokov to move up to the Premier side. He's been there ever since. MJDP's first goal, his second goal of the season, scored by number 53, John Ledjabokov. Assisted by number 23, Cameron Schaefer. And number 49, Ryan Jacobson. Time of the goal, 12:44 the first period. That's MJDP's first goal. Ledjabokov, his second of the season from Schaefer and Jacobson at 12 minutes and 44 seconds of the first period. So Ledjabokov picking up that goal. 1-1 tie. 5:51 to go here in the first period. Face-off draw won by Kobayashi. Picked up by Corey Anderson. Anderson sends it in. He'll go after it. Preston Slater gets there just ahead of him for the 20 of Alex Krukov. Krukov now to Colin Robinson. Robinson through everybody.
Wow.
Shot up high and wide. Simpson drives him into the boards. Picked up by Logan Ormsby. Knocked away from him by Kobayashi, and LeBlanc had a knock in the neutral zone. Slater sent it back, was on the delayed offside. Caleb Simpson now to Thomas LeBlanc. Slater will go after it. 5:10 to go here in the first period. Fort Wayne Spaceman MJDP, 1-1 tie. LeBlanc deflects it in. Picked up by Gianluca Varelli. Varelli over to Smith with a shot. Deflected with the netting and out of play. Boy, Smith was parked right in front.
He was there looking for that quick pass and tip. That deflection. which that's what they're going to have to do to really, beat the goaltender here. I mean, he's good on the angles, doesn't give up very many rebounds, and they had someone parked right there.
I see you got your 80-year-old man glasses on.
Oh, shut up, man. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm doing stuff with the computer and the other stuff, and I really need to. I need to get to the eye doctor. And
we can use another person up here, you think, or no? Or we got this handled.
We got this, bro.
All right, we got this. Icing the call. 4:38 to go.
I think I look good with my glasses on my nose like that. You know, the color's a little off because they're actually my wife's reading glasses, so they're a light purple.
I just thought you had an interesting taste, was all.
Yeah, kind of feel like Elton John right now.
Right. I'm a rocket man.
Yeah.
I'm still standing. Yeah. 4:36 to go here in the first period. Clovis Gamelin will take the draw against Evan Wilson. Gamelin wins that draw. Benavidez with a shot.
Well, I thought that was his stick that broke.
Yeah, knocked Evan Wilson's stick out of his hand. Picked up by Alex Roth.
You got to hold on to that.
Yeah. Roth sends it into the neutral zone. Cameron Schaefer right back in on Rakoff as Alex Roth picks it up. MJDP out shooting the Spacemen 11-6.
Yeah, this is a great job right now. Like I said, they're doing good. You can see they're getting their sticks in the passing lane. They're parking out front. They're doing a good job. They're moving the puck around really well.
The thing with MJDP is that they are one of the youngest teams in the USPHL Premier.
Yeah.
And one of the smallest teams in the USPHL Premier.
Yep.
But by contrast, they're one of the fastest teams in USPHL Premier. As Volobulev sends it in, Donald Pratt will pick it up. Brand new front tooth for Donald Pratt, who feeds it across over for center Stanhope. Good to see Pratt. Shot there, defended by Lacey.
All right, are they going to call this because the net's off?
Yeah, the net is kind of off.
It's off on the right-hand side or our left looking at it.
Knocked away. Bonet grabs it. Shot scored. Antoine Bonet, top shelf, with a bullet past Cameron Cyrus. And Antoine Bonet, the 20-year-old from Bromont, Quebec, Canada, his 17th goal of the season. And the Spacemen regain the lead at 2-1. That was a bullet by Antoine Bonet. My goodness. I'm not sure Connor Hellebuck would have had a chance at that one.
Oh, yeah. Come on. That's a Randy product there.
Okay. Let's go with Jordan Bennington.
No, Bennington would have got that with Matt. You're striking out here, bud.
Oh, come on. All right. Well, give me another goaltender here.
One that's not in the NHL. How's that?
Right. I got you. I'm still going with it. I don't think Hellebuck would have stopped it. Antoine Bonet picks up the goal. To give the Spacemen a 2-1 lead. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but Bonet looked up here at the flight deck, a little wink for us up here. Picked up there by Keegan Power.
Oh, I can really smell that pizza now up here.
Oh,
Matt.
yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
We need to go send security down there. I'll take over camera.
Yes.
Tyler, get out of here.
Antoine Bonet is 17th of the season for Bogdan Visovsky and Xavier Templeton at 16:57 to give the Spacemen a 2-1 lead. Fort Wayne Spacemen's second goal.
That shot blockered away by Cyrus. Fort Wayne able to maintain possession there. They fire that shot wide.
Time to goal, 16:57 of the first period.
Back up top.
Bonet, 17 of the season.
Looking for a place to go, battling up along the wall. They come back out with it, and they're going to go up.
Of the first period.
And Varelli takes the shot.
Right into the W on the jersey of Gleb Rakoff.
And, you know, that's the thing, dude. There's a lot of players that do that. I know, you know, you're in a rush, fire the shot, but you might as well paint a target symbol.
Right.
Because, you know, there's a lot of guys that are on the move. They're on this, you know, pick a corner or something. You know?
Yeah.
You can't put the puck through somebody.
Oh, by the way, do you have a debrief supplies for
Yes,
in between?
yes.
Good. Good to hear.
For you, no. I mean, I think
Hey.
I think I found some stuff
Varelli
sitting
to
around
Schaefer
there.
to Legibokov, deflected by Smith. Was knocked away, picked up by Varelli. Varelli pressured by Aiden Byler, pokes it away for Preston Slater. Comes back to LeBlanc, who battles it with Jace Lacey. Aiden Byler deflects it out. Less than
That was good.
remaining in the first period. Gianluca
Good job
Varelli's
by there.
shot.
Just not allowing them to get in that zone. They were able to take it back the other way, because if not, there would have quite possible 2-on-1 coming back down the other way.
Legibokov trying to feed to Benavidez. Benavidez battles there with Bonet. Bonet pressured by Gamelin, brings it in. Pressure there that time by Cameron Schaefer, just lobs it into the corner. 28 seconds left here in the first period. Intercepted by Bonet. Here comes Antoine Bonet, shot off the helmet of Cyrus. And picked up by Ben McLean.
Don't say it.
To Lucas Benavidez. Benavidez to Clovis Gamelin. Gamelin with a shot, sicked away by Rakoff. 10 seconds left here in the first period.
Well, that was very nice, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
You and I got the, yeah.
Yep. That's going to do it for period number one. Shots on goal in the first period. Fort Wayne with 10, MJDP with 14. The score at the end of one period of play. Fort Wayne Spaceman 2, Metro Jets Development Program 1. Coming up next, National Coney Island first period interview as Sarah Vassar makes her first appearance, part 2 of the day. And she's going to talk to the man that put MJDP on the board with his second goal of the season, John Legibokov, standing by with Sarah Vassar.
Thanks, Matt. So, John, you scored the first Jets goal of the game. Can you walk us through how that play developed?
Schaefer got it at the point. We had so much time, he just gave it to me, and as soon as I looked up, as soon as I got it, there was just so much room, so I walked in, saw my spot, and was able to get it, so it was nice.
Yeah, that worked. So what do you think that you guys did well throughout this first period today?
Our forecheck was good in their zone. When we're in their zone, we're playing good, but our D zone is a little sloppy right now.
All right, well, good luck with the rest of the game. Back up to you guys on the flight deck.
Thank you so much, Sarah. We'll take a short break, about 8 minutes or so. Come back for a first period recap. Start the second period. The score at the end of 1. Fort Wayne Spaceman 2, Metro Jets Development Program, MJDP 1. You're watching Metro Jets Hockey live exclusively on Black Bear TV. And welcome back to Mount Clemens Ice Arena. We're located approximately 30 minutes northeast of Motown, Detroit, in Mount Clemens, Michigan. Game number 2 of our Friday doubleheader here at MCIA. This matchup in USPHL Premier Play. The score at the end of 1 period. The Fort Wayne Spacemen 2, the Metro Jets Development Program, MJDP 1. My name is Matt Preer, the voice of the Metro Jets Hockey Club up behind the flight deck. Alongside Matt Naiman, our Black Bear TV broadcast producer and color analyst. Tyler Naiman, as always, at the controls of the camera when he's not on his phone. Or down in the bathroom at the moment.
Yeah.
While Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club Eyes reporter Sarah Vassar continues to lurk about the building in search of her latest prey. Whoever that may be, we pray for you.
We'll find out.
National Coney Island first period recap. National Coney Island has been in business since 1965, over 60 years now, and currently now owns and operates over 20 restaurants here in southeastern Michigan. Corporate headquarters are located just down the road in Roseville, home of the original location. Call 1-888-44-CONEY and order now. Shots on goal in the first period. Fort Wayne with 10, MJDP with 14. Aiden Byler got things going for the Fort Wayne Spacemen on the power play, his 8th goal of the season. On the assist from Preston Slater and Chase Lacey at 3:22 to give the Spacemen a 1-0 lead. But MJDP bounced back. John Legibokov, his 2nd goal of the season, from Cameron Schaefer and Ryan Jacobson at 12:44 to tie this game at 1. Then a little over 4 minutes later, Antoine Bonet with a bullet past goaltender Cameron Cyrus. His 17th goal of the season from Bogdan Visovsky and Xavier Templeton that came at 16:57 to give the Spacemen a 2-1 lead. After today's game, MJDP will go on a 12-game hiatus before coming back for the next game Wednesday, January 21st here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena against, you guessed it, the Fort Wayne Spacemen. Troy Oral Surgery pregame show at 2 o'clock, face-off at 2:30. Then, just like their little brothers on the elite side, MJDP's next 6 games after the 21st of January will be against the Chicago Cougars. 3 games at Summit Ice Center on January 30th, 31st, and February 1st. And 3 games here at MCIA, February 5th, 6th, and 7th. Before wrapping up the season, the final road game of the year, a non-divisional game against the Battle Creek Colonels on Friday, February 13th. Then 2 home games to wrap up the year. February 19th against the Fort Wayne Spacemen again. Before the final home game of the regular season, non-divisional game against the Fresh Coast Freeze on February 20th. It's getting that time of year, Matt Naiman.
Yes, it is. It's coming to a close quick for regular season play. You know, of course, we got the playoffs and then on to nationals.
Yes, indeed. The Fort Wayne Spacemen, after today, they'll head back home for a day and then travel to Summit Ice Center in Lockport, Illinois to face off against the Chicago T-Rex. That is on Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock Central to 4 o'clock Eastern. Then a pair of home games at PSM Ice House. Big one next Friday against the Toledo Cherokee.
Yeah.
Then a home game against Chicago T-Rex on Saturday the 17th.
Yeah, that Toledo game is going to be a good one.
Indeed, we'll be here.
Yep.
The Metro Jets will play the Cincinnati Cyclones. That is the next game here at MCIA against the Cyclones. The Metro Jets and their Great Lakes Division counterparts. The Cincinnati Cyclones, that is the next home game here at MCIA. Troy Oral Surgery pregame show at 1 o'clock, face-off at 1:30 that Friday afternoon. As we get set to go for the second period. Of course, the Metro Jets Development Program, MJDP, wearing the home whites with the blue shoulders and red trim. They are skating left to right on your television screen with a Fort Wayne Spaceman out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. They're wearing the road black uniforms with a white, orange, and gray trim. They are skating right to left on your Black Bear TV dial. And you may ask, well, where's the gray in their uniform? Well, it's in the little spaceman guy on their uniform. A little bit of gray in there. Otherwise, it's Halloween every game for the Fort Wayne Spacemen. Mikhail Gorbanov's stick went flying. MJDP pressing right away. Comes to Caleb Simpson to Corey Anderson. And Antoine Bonet will grab it for Nikita Volobulev. Volobulev feeds it out in front. No one home. Evan Wilson sends it over to the corner. Alex Fournier to Chris Kobayashi. Sends it towards the net. Rakoff's going to play it for Rex Wellington. Kept in by Corey Anderson. But knocked away by Wilson. Now 2-on-1 if they hurry. Volobulev's got speed. Cyrus got to come out and play it. He'll wrap it around the boards for Mikhail Gorbanov. Shot there by Lacey. Save made by Cyrus. Lacey pressured there by Caleb Simpson. Simpson knocks it away. Picked up there by Gorbanov. Gorbanov to Nelson. Nelson to Preston Slater with a shot. Doesn't get all the way through. Picked up by Lacey. Back over to Preston Slater. Slater with a shot. Patted away. Rebound. And it goes behind the net. Oh, Gorbanov had a wide open net. Slater off the skates of Nelson. Picked up by Caleb Simpson. Lacey grabs it. Surrounded by a trio of MJDP combatants. Lacey had it knocked away by Kobayashi. Comes back to Slater in the neutral zone. Pass intended for Lacey, but goes to Alex Fournier. Fournier around the boards, kept in by Lacey. Lacey with a shot into the glove of Cameron Cyrus, who hangs on. A few games today in the USPHL Premier side of things. Quite a few of them, actually. Some finals already. The Boston Junior Rangers defeated the Islanders Hockey Club 3-0. Chris Otero with a game-winning goal. MJDP's leading scorer from 1 year ago. How about that, Matt Naiman? Springfield Picks defeated the Connecticut Rough Riders 7-4. South Shore Kings in overtime. 4-3 victors over the Worcester Railers. More finals here in the second. Lajabokov with a shot was partially deflected. Picked up by Gianluca Varelli. Off-angle shot off the right shoulder of Gleb Rakoff. Here comes Bogdan Vasovsky off the boards. Byler going to go after it, icing the call. More scores. Middle of the second period, Coral Springs Junior Cats up 6-2 over Typhoon Hockey Club.
That face-off's going to be back into
Indeed.
the
air and icing.
Center ice, yep.
So face-off on center ice. Hawkesbury Knights up 3-0 over the Ottawa Valley Centennials. 16:46 to go in the second. Games later today. San Diego Sabres host the Long Beach Bombers. Tampa Bay Juniors host the Florida Eels. New York Dynamo hosts the Universal Sherbrooke. Game of interest to us, Cincinnati Cyclones hosting the Columbus Mavericks later tonight. 7:10 face-off at the Queen City Sports Place. Cyrus makes a save. Minnesota Blue Ox hosting the Hudson Havoc tonight. Chicago Cougars will host the Chicago Crush, who have to travel all the way to Summit Ice Center. That's funny, because they have to travel across the hall.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Fresh Coast Freeze host the Toledo Cherokee later tonight.
That one didn't even give it a ha-ha, man. That's a ha.
The Northwest Express hosts the Wisconsin Rapids River Kings. The Bearcats Hockey Club non-divisional game against the Elmira Impact. Fresno Monsters host the Lake Tahoe Lakers. Charleston Colonials host the Charlotte Rush. Henderson Forest hosts the Iron County Yeti. The OLCN Scouts host the Hannah Havoc. Seattle Totems host the Colorado Fighting Elk. Ventura Vikings host the Ontario Junior Reign. And the Rogue Valley Royals host the McCall Smoke Jumpers.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. A lot of hockey.
A lot of hockey today. It is Friday after all.
Yeah, it is. Yesterday with Elite, we were all by ourselves.
And for the record, we were thinking about that Seattle Totems game last night. They won 12-0 over the Colorado Fighting Elk.
Well, nice job to negate that icing.
Roman Wolonik. 3 goals and 3 assists for Wolonik.
Not a bad day.
Not a bad day in the office for Roman Wolonik. The leading scorer in the USPHL Premier, 24 goals, 48 assists for 72 points. 2 points ahead of Jack Tracy, the Red River Spartans, and Christian Hallbeck of the McCall Smoke Jumpers.
Oh, almost had that, mishandled that puck, put it right over it. He would have had a wide open net on that one.
Puck deflected in the neutral zone. Caleb Simpson feeds it back to Alex Fournier in his own end. Deflected in by Landon Graham. Rakoff's going to play it, mishandled it, but able to gather it back up, but lost it to Landon Graham. But now picked off by the spaceman, Aiden Byler. Going to get there ahead of Alex Fournier. Nice hustle, knocks him to the ice. That's veteran against rookie right there. Shot bouncing, puck goes wide. 15:05 to go here in the second period. Wellington with a shot, saved by Cyrus. Schaefer wraps it around the boards. Bonet keeps it in. Picked off by Landon Graham. Graham mishandled it, but does get it over to Corey Anderson and bounces in to the Jets bench and out of play. I'm actually excited about Buffalo Wild Wings after the game. Score Wings after the game, though. Located just down the road at 48 Marketplace here in Mount Clemens. But we're going to a different location, though.
Well, we could. That one's not far from here.
That's true. You know, we could do that. What do you say? You made the call. No, actually, we need to go to Chesterfield because I got to make 2 stops. So we have to go to the Chesterfield one.
Oh, why? Because you have something to do?
Well, I have 2 stops.
That's not my problem.
I can't. I need to afford my dinner. I actually need to afford my dinner so I had to make the 2 stops. Picked up by Cameron Schaefer.
You got to rob a bank before you go?
Indeed.
Okay.
Wallington to Bonet. To Jace Lacey. Lacey up to Wallington, who feeds it in. Ledjabokov goes after it. Pressured there by Robert Gross, who missed the check. Ledjabokov will bring it in. Feeds it to Aiden Rabone. Knocked away from him by Rex Wallington. The 20-year-old from Indianapolis, Indiana. Intercepted by Kobayashi to Rabone. Shot saved by Rakoff, who scoops it up with 13:47 to go here in the second. These 2 teams will see each other twice more this season, both here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena on Wednesday, January 21st, and then again on Thursday, February 19th, which will be the last regular season road game, for the Fort Wayne Spacemen. That'll wrap up their regular season. The Spacemen, despite their 3-game losing streak, in command of the USPHL Premier Midwest Division.
Yeah, most of the battles with that right now is from second on down. That's where that's going to be the slugfest, especially second and third place.
Yes. Both teams playing their 34th game of the season. After today, both teams will have 10 regular season games remaining after today. For MJDP, 6 of those are against the Chicago Cougars in a row. Picked up by Preston Slater. Off the boards. Robert Gross knocked off the puck by Spencer Stanhope. Knocked away by Colin Robinson. Stanhope feeds it back in the neutral zone. Tomas LeBlanc sends it up. Liam Smith goes after it. Met there by Colin Robinson. Robert Gross trying to dig it out. So is Gianluca Varelli. Varelli knocked to the ice by Preston Slater. Robert Gross is the one that comes out with it. Up to Robinson. Robinson was looking for Alex Krukoff and instead found Liam Smith. Smith gets it into the spaceman zone. Delayed offside, so Smith had to tag back up. That allowed Robinson to knock it into the MJDP zone. 12:25 to go here in the second period. Shot 6-3 in favor of Fort Wayne in this period. 17-16 overall in favor of MJDP. Gameman with a turnover. Waits for help. Over to Benavidez. Backhand shot, and Rakoff gloves it down with 12:05 to go. Okay, this song came on yesterday. It's Coolio.
Yes. Gangster's Paradise.
Yes.
Or Weird Al Yankovic, Amish Paradise. I like the Amish Paradise. That's funny. I know that Amish Paradise so well that in my head I'm listening to the song and I'm.
You're Weird Al in it, aren't you?
I am.
Mikhail Gorbunov brings it in for Wilson. Evan Wilson back off the side of the net to Gorbunov. Had to go back after it. Pressure by Caleb Simpson. Ben McLean to Alex Fournier. Fournier off the board looking for Gamelin. Knocked away there by Volobulev. Back to Gorbunov. To Volobulev. Wide open shot. Saved by Cyrus through a screen. Here goes Benavidez the other way. Lucas Benavidez trying to feed it back to Fournier, who was way ahead of the play. And it goes back down into the DP zone, icing the call. 11:24 to go here in the second period. The thing is, Matt Naiman, if this game ends up becoming what will be known as a track meet, MJDP could actually have the advantage in that.
Yeah.
With their speed.
Yeah, with the speed and the conditioning that they get from Jamie Lovell, who does, honestly, just a fantastic job.
Volobulev brings it up. Shot just missed the corner. Chase Lacey off the bench. Bouncing puck behind the net, picked up by Cameron Schaefer. Schaefer, big hit by Chase Lacey on Schaefer. And again, it's that veteran versus rookie battle.
I think it's the mustache.
I think it could be too. But the spacemen are winning those battles between the veterans and the rookies. Wollington sends it across. Visosky off-angle shot was steered away. Trying to wrap around. And Cyrus right there. Now a little bit of a brouhaha. To the left, the goaltender Cameron Cyrus. 10:37 to go here in the second period. Very intrigued, Matt Naiman, by that game at Summit Ice Center later tonight.
Yeah,
Chicago Cougars, Chicago Crush. Of course, as we mentioned, Fresh Coast Freeze hosting the Toledo Cherokee.
So that game's what, at 7, right? 7:15, 7 o'clock?
Cincinnati Cyclones hosting the Columbus Mavericks on the Great Lakes side of things. Preston Slater, pass intercepted, but Visosky takes it away from LeBlanc and gloved down by Cameron Cyrus. Every game becoming that much more meaningful as we close in on the three-quarter mark of the season. $10:19 to go here in the second period. Shots now 9-4 in favor of the spacemen this period. Borelli knocked to the ice by Ormsby. Slater sends it in. Keegan Power grabs it. Power in the corner for Krukoff. Krukoff back to Colin Nelson. Nelson to Slater. Slater with a shot. Save, rebound, scored. Alex Krukoff, as Karen Cyrus couldn't corral the rebound, and Krukoff had a wide open net and buries it to give the Spacemen a 3-1 lead. Alex Krukoff, the 19-year-old from Ashburn, Virginia, his third goal of the season, and the Spacemen lead 3-1. Talking about those rebounds, Matt Naiman.
Yeah, not just that. If you got a goaltender that's gonna, leave those rebounds, you gotta have your guys out front to clear them out or to get those guys out from the front of the net.
3-1 to score. Alex Krukoff, he was right there to pounce on that rebound, and he just buried it to make it 3-1 at 10:06. Play along the boards. Donald Pratt trying to dig it out with Evan Wilson and Colin Nelson. Pratt had it taken away by Xavier Templeton. Pratt battles there along the board with Templeton and Nelson. It was Krukoff. His fourth goal of the season. Check that, his third goal of the season from Preston Slater and Colin Nelson at 10:06. Has given the Spacemen a 3-1 lead.
And that just goes to show you about, saying earlier that some of these boys need to step up, and they're doing exactly that, especially when you got, a player with just maybe a handful of goals in the whole season, and they're the ones scoring the goal, right? So that tells you that these guys are stepping up. There's another shot turned aside by Cyrus. Puck goes right across the paint.
Picked up by Bonet. The Spacemen have been dominating now in shots in this period, 12-4 over MJDP.
First period was definitely a lot better for DP, where
Vasosky with a shot hit the post. Comes back on the neutral zone. Boy, Vasosky aimed that one.
And that's where we know Fort Wayne can play, and they went in there and they into the locker room there, and they obviously made the adjustments that were needed.
Well, Kaylee Shaw basically told him, you don't step it up. You got to find your own way home.
Yeah.
There'll be no seats for you on the bus.
There won't be any pizza left for you.
There will be no pizza left for you on the bus. I don't think there's any pizza left, honestly.
No, I mean, we ran into them in the bathroom. I said, you got to send the broadcast crew up some pizza. He was like, it was barely enough for me.
Oh, jeez.
Those hockey boys can eat.
Oh, for sure. Vasosky will bring it in. He's over in the corner for Robert Gross. Now to Colin Nelson, wide open, the blue line shot, blocked away by Cyrus. Nelson able to keep it in, but knocked out by Rabone. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Corey Anderson with a shot, blocked there by Michael Scully. And here comes the 91 of Robinson back the other way. Offside, the call. If you'd be so kind, Tyler Naiman, to the right side of the Fort Wayne Spaceman bench, to Mr. Jared Lamoth, assistant coach for the Fort Wayne Spacemen. It is a big day for Mr. Lamoth. His sister Lily passing away 1 year ago today from a plastic anemia, a rare form of bone marrow failure. This past Thursday, of course, we know, affiliated with the Braden Lewis family, Kristen Lewis, everybody with the Lewis family. The Jets and the Spacemen hold a special bond in that regard. So this time, in memory of Lily Lamoth, 11 seconds of a moment of silence. That's the number Jared Lamoth wore. So this time, 11 minutes, 11 seconds, moment of silence.
And just in time for the whistle.
Thank you.
That was good. That was good. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, with you can say with the different teams and the people that we meet, that we get to know, they literally become part of the hockey family.
For
right?
sure.
And that's exactly what that was, the Lewis family, and all those affected by those losses. Interference penalty coming
indeed.
up to Fort Wayne. But, that's just one of the things. We look out for each other. We take care of each other, and that's what it's about. I mean, it's like having an extended family. And, at any given time, for any of that, we'll travel down to Fort Wayne. We'll go down to Toledo. We'll
right.
go to, it is what it is. We do what we need to do.
Antoine Bonet, 2-minute monitor for interference. We'll put MJDP back in the Metro Jets Foundation power play.
This is a must-have goal here during this power play to come back within one. That'll leave, there's 5:48 left right now. So, if they can come back within one before the end of this second period, then that's going to be all the better for
And MJDP. 21.0% of the power play has scored 25 power play goals, 119 opportunities, the man advantage. Well, the Fort Wayne Spacemen on the penalty kill, 82%.
They're pretty good. They are pretty
Yep.
good. They got good numbers.
7 shorthanded goals, 17th best in the league. As Antoine Bonet, 2-minute monitor for interference, gives MJDP the opportunity to close the gap. Fort Wayne Spaceman penalty, number 7, Antoine Bonet. A 2-minute monitor for interference. Penalty called at 14.
Fort Wayne right now is just doing an excellent job on the forecheck right now during this penalty kill for them. As the Jets trying to group up and get into the Fort Wayne zone. As Stanhope tries to get it back there, he doesn't get it. Cyrus has to come out to play the puck.
And he plays it for Spencer Stanhope for Lucas Benavidez. Benavidez now will bring it in. Over to Clovis Gamelin. Gamelin over to Schaefer. Too far away. Has to retreat back in the neutral zone. Schaefer, no one home. Was expecting Lejabokov to be there. Nikita Volopulov thrown to the ice and a penalty coming. 2-minute monitor for holding on Cameron Schaefer. No doubt about that one. Well, I guess there's such a thing as a good penalty take. Volopulov, dangerous in the offense.
Yeah. I mean,
zone.
it was over there, but at the time the penalty that he took the penalty, I mean, it was behind the net. So in a way, it wasn't a threat at that time, right? So you got someone out in front, then that's a different story.
4-on-4 hockey for the next 30 seconds before the Spacemen go on their second power play of the day. They're 1-for-1. Which means MJDP will go back and take it to the mat. Michigan Athlete Training penalty kill. And here come the Spacemen. Krukov, who scored the third goal, still has it. Top of the faceoff circle. Fires, saved by Cyrus and kicked in inadvertently. Krukov, second of the game. As that puck bounced off of Caleb Simpson's shin pad and passed goaltender Cameron Cyrus. Krukov, second of the game, 5th of the season. It's 4-1. It's just one of those plays, Matt Naiman, where, man, you hate to see it happen, but
it's moving fast. I mean, it does happen. We almost saw it last game. It almost, went off his skating in,
I mean, no one feels in the building feels worse than Caleb Simpson now.
Yeah. I mean, what do you do? And you just help the other team out, but obviously inadvertent.
Right. So now Fort Wayne on the power play, as they are trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Metro Jets penalty, number 23, Cameron Schaefer, a 2-minute monitor for holding. Penalty called at 15:35 of the second period. That's MJDP Schaefer, 2 minutes for holding, a 15-minute, 35-second mark.
They finally got that out of there, and Kobayashi was going to try to go on a break on that.
Kobayashi has the single shorthanded goal MJDP has scored this season. 6th best power play unit in the all-USPHL Premier, going back to work. Visovsky waits, hesitates, fires. Cyrus with a save. As Lacey and Boscovich discussing lunch options for after the game. And Boscovich is telling them, you go into Golden Greek with that mustache you have, you got a 25% discount.
Yeah.
See what I did there? Number 25, Jace Lacey.
Very well could happen. You never know.
Yes, indeed.
We'd have to talk to them, but, you know.
Alex Krukov, second of the game, fourth of the season, from Colin Nelson and Xavier Templeton at 16:06. Templeton with 2 assists today. Preston Slater with 2 assists. Colin Nelson with 2 assists. Fort Wayne Statesman's 4th goal.
Jets able to clear that out.
4th of the season.
And there is 15 seconds left in this power play for Fort Wayne.
Colin Nelson and number 24, Xavier Templeton.
As they get into the zone with ease, coming around the back of the net, trying to set up, looking for a place to pass, trying to go up high, and he does. And off the stick and out of the zone. And that power play is over. Both teams back to full strength.
So the Jets go 1 for 2 now on the take it to the mat Michigan athlete training penalty kill. As Fort Wayne has put on a show in this second period. Volobua behind his back, trying to feed it across. Fort Wayne out shooting MJDP 16-5 in the second period.
Yeah, they definitely flipped the role on who was in control of the game this period.
Spencer Stanhope sends it in. Ray Koff will leave it there for Rex Wallington. Had it knocked away. Picked up by Gianluca Varelli. Varelli kicked it over to LeBlanc. And Smith misfired. Now here comes the spaceman. Krukov sends it in. He's got 2 goals today. And Ray Koff will leave it there for Alex Roth. Tomas LeBlanc lets it go for Spencer Stanhope. Deflected by Varelli. Nice play there. But didn't get all the way in on Ray Koff. Liam Smith now with the puck. Less than a minute remaining in the second period. MJDP continues to press. Would rather go into the locker room down by 2 instead of down by 3. Stanhope with a shot. Rebound, score!
Wow. Yeah, you could see that he completely lost track of that puck. He thought he had it, realized he dropped it.
And Tomas LeBlanc picks up the goal for MJDP as LeBlanc, the 17-year-old from St. Hyacinth, Quebec, Canada, his 5th goal of the season. It's 4-2. So Tomas LeBlanc with 45.5 seconds left. Though the referees are having a conference. Both. And Kobayashi.
They might be calling this goal back.
It's entirely possible. Jace Lacey, the captain for the Fort Wayne Spacemen, listening in. Chris Kobayashi. And you're right, this may be called back.
Yep, it's getting called back.
Yep.
It's going to.
Played with a high stick. And Jake Howie, he is not happy with the explanation.
But here's the thing, Matt. It gets played with a high stick. If the player from the other team plays it, guess what? The high stick no longer is in effect. Played with a high stick.
No goal. Marcos played with a high stick.
So
so it's 4-1.
Here's my theory, Matt. If it's played with a high stick and the opposing team touches it, then the high stick called is no longer in effect, right? So if it's played with a high stick and the goaltender grabs it and plays it but drops it, how does that work? What would you do, Mr. Ref?
It was nevertheless, it was played with a high stick, so no matter if the goalie touched it or not, it's no goal. Doesn't matter if the goalie touched it after it was played with a high stick.
But then the player touches it and it's no good. So what if it was played with a high stick, went off another opposing player and in?
Still played with a high stick. No goal. Unfortunately. As the horn sounds to end period number 2. Shots on goal in the second period. Fort Wayne with 16, 2-period total of 26. MJDP with 5, 2-period total of 19. The score at the end of 2 period to play. The Fort Wayne Spaceman 4, Metro Jets Development Program 1. DTS Drivetrain Specialist, second period interview. As Gianluca Varelli, who was our scheduled guest for Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club Honors reporter Sarah Vassar, is still in talks with linesman Dan Alexi. So we will wait for Varelli to get his explanation before he joins Sarah Vassar. It is 4-1. But yeah, to complete that thought, man, Damon, if it's played with a high stick, it doesn't not matter who it deflects off of. It's still no goal. Because it's played with a high stick. And here is Gianluca Varelli standing by with Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club Honors reporter Sarah Vassar.
Thanks, Matt. So Gianluca, this is your guys' first home game back after break, after the Tampa showcase. What's it like being back?
It feels great to be back home, especially because I live right here. I mean, we can just drive over. I don't got to wake up in a hotel or nothing like that. So it's a little bit of a refresher playing here other than anywhere else, to be honest.
So this first and second period probably didn't go how you guys intended it to. Heading into the third, what do you think the message has to be?
I think we're doing all right now. We just got to be better in the house, in the D zone, get more pucks to the net. I think we need a little video evidence on those goals. I mean, shit, but I mean, yeah, that's all. We just got to keep playing the way we play, and hopefully we can come out with a couple goals here and see what we can do. All
right, well, good luck with the rest of the game. Back up to you guys on the flight deck.
Thank you so much, Sarah. We'll take a short break, come right back, about a 6-minute break. Second period recap, start of the third period. A score, 4-1, Fort Wayne Spaceman over MJDP. You're watching Metro Jets Hockey Live, exclusively on Black Bear TV. Score at the end of 2 periods. The Fort Wayne Spacemen 4. The Metro Jets Development Program, MJDP 1. My name is Matt Preer, the voice of the Metro Jets Hockey Club up high in the flight deck. Alongside Matt Naiman, our Black Bear TV broadcast producer and color analyst, Tyler Naiman, as always, on the camera, providing you with your visual observations. While Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club Honors reporter Sarah Vassar has found her latest prey.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
She found it. They're in trouble. Could get ugly. DTS Drivetrain Specialist, second period recap. For over 40 years, DTS has been the place to go for hardcore drivetrain solutions. Founded and run by performance enthusiasts like our good buddy Claude Plante Jr. DTS, the kind of place we're looking for but can never find. Located in Warren, Michigan, DTS, the place for all the high-performance parts and all the hard-won knowledge required to make them work in hardcore applications. Go to drivetrainspecialist.com for more information or call 1-800-521-0628. Shots on goal in the second period. Fort Wayne with 16, 2-period total of 26. MJDP with 5, 2-period total of 19. And it was the Alex Krukov show in the second period for the Spacemen. Krukov, his third of the season, from Preston Slater and Colin Nelson at 10:06, gave the Spacemen a 3-1 lead. Then Krukov's second of the game, his fourth of the season. On the assist from Colin Nelson and Xavier Templeton, that came at 16:06 to give the Spacemen a 4-1 lead. And that one, Matt Naiman, was a backbreaker as it bounced off the shin pad of defenseman Caleb Simpson right past goaltender Cameron Cyrus.
Yeah, and that's something you hate to see any time, regardless of the team. I mean, that's just a man. Their heart goes down to their stomach on that one, you know. But
and then late here in the second period, a goal originally credited to Tomas LeBlanc called back by the referees. And that would have been a big momentum shift for MJDP. But now they come into this third period trailing by 3.
Yeah, we'll see what adjustments are going to be made. But, right now, Fort Wayne just dominated that second period. They were just all over the Jets. The Jets had nothing for them on that. And they thought they had some momentum with that goal, but then the goal gets called back along with the goal that got, advertently kicked in. And there's some unfortunate stuff happening there that second period.
Next home game here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena is a week from today, Friday, January 16th. The Metro Jets will play the Cincinnati Cyclones in USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division play. Troy Oral Surgery pregame show at 1 o'clock, face-off at 1:30. But the Jets do play tomorrow. We're going to your house, some barbecue ribs and some non-alcoholic brew. And
who's drinking the non-alcoholic brew?
That'd be me.
Oh, okay, cheater.
Metro Jets will travel to Ohio Health Chiller Ice Rinks North in Lewis Center, Ohio, and a date with the Columbus Mavericks tomorrow night, Saturday, January 10th, 8:30 face-off, live here on Black Bear TV. After that game, the next home games here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena won't be until Wednesday, January 21st. Doubleheader day. Metro Jets Elite play the Fort Wayne Spacemen Elite. Troy Oral Surgery pregame show at 11:30. Face off at high noon, 12 p.m. And that'll be followed by these same two teams you're watching now. The Metro Jets Development Program, MJDP, against these Fort Wayne Spacemen. Troy Oral Surgery pregame show immediately following the Jets Spacemen Elite game. Face off 15 minutes after warmups. That is on Wednesday, January 21st. That is next home games for MJDP and the Jets Elite. But again, the next home game overall, week from today, Friday, January 16th, Metro Jets, Cincinnati Cyclones. As we get set for the third period, Metro Jets, of course, the home team here at MCIA, wearing the home whites for the remainder of the regular season into the playoffs. With the blue shoulders and red trim, they're skating right to left on your television screen. While the Fort Wayne Spacemen, the two-time and defending USPHL Premier Midwest Division champions, wearing the road blacks with the white, orange, and gray trim, they are skating left to right on your Black Bear TV dial. Whether it's your Android, your iPhone, your iPad, your laptop, your big screen TV, however and wherever you're watching us, including as some parents do in the building, wearing the earbuds, listening in on the broadcast, we certainly appreciate you watching and tuning in to the exclusive home of USPHL hockey, that is Black Bear TV. Face off deep in the MJDP zone. Kept in by Rex Wallington. Kept in by Mikhail Gorbanov. Gorbanov with a shot, blocked by Caleb Simpson, knocked away by Aiden Rabone. Rabone off the boards, Kobayashi off to the races. He'll go chase it. Corey Anderson sitting in front of the net, will bounce off the side of the net. Here comes Gorbanov the other way. Mikhail Gorbanov puts on the brakes, waits for reinforcements, was looking for Nikita Volobuev. He's pressured off the puck there by Aiden Rabone. Rabone gets out in the neutral zone, picked up by Jace Lacey. Lacey almost kicked away by Chris Kobayashi. And Bogdan Visovsky had it knocked away. Spencer Stanhope with a shot, blocked by Colin Nelson. Comes back to Gianluca Varelli, our DTS drivetrain specialist, second period interview. Preston Slater sends it down. Ice negated. And Mario Boscovich will play it. Pressured off the puck by Visovsky. Jace Lacey battles there with Liam Smith. Lacey grabs it. Pressured by Smith as well as Boscovich. Gives it over to Michael Scully. Scully with a shot, goes wide. Visovsky on the side of the net, taken away by Stanhope, and here comes LeBlanc. Hold to Gianluca Varelli. Varelli brings it in. Backhand pass to Visovsky. Was looking for Liam Smith. Here comes Bogdan Visovsky. Visovsky leaves it there for Krukov, but knocked away by LeBlanc. Krukov's got 2 goals today for the Spaceman. Keegan Power off the pass from Bogdan Visovsky. Donald Pratt is there. Pratt knocks it away from Power. Now to Lucas Benavidez. Up to Liam Smith, knocked away by Visovsky to Krukov. Puck goes in. Schaefer ahead of Krukov. Keegan Power grabs it for Rex Wallington at the point. Wallington with a shot. Save made by Cyrus. Schaefer off the boards to Varelli. Knocked away by Keegan Power. Schaefer, though, back to Benavidez. Benavidez. Backhand pass off the boards to McLean, and not good. A bench minor. 2-minute man on the ice for MJDP. That'll put the 6th best power play unit in the league back in the power play. Fort Wayne 1 for 2 with a man advantage. And the Spacemen lead 4-1. Will go on their 3rd power play of the game. They'll face off in the MJDP zone. Jace Lacey to Preston Slater. Slater's pass just ahead of Lacey, but gives it over to Antoine Bonet. Bonet's got a goal today. Preston Slater to Bonet. Trying to feed it up to Aiden Byler, partner in front of the net, who's got the power play goal. Jacobson, not out, kept in by Slater. Over to Visovsky. Knocked away. Now Caleb Curtle was almost sent to the races. Gianluca Varelli serving the bench minor for 2-minute man on the ice. Metro Jets Development Program penalty, a bench minor for 2-minute man on the ice. Penalty called at 2:48 of the 3rd period. MJDP's penalty, a bench minor for 2-minute man on the ice. Being served by the number 40, Gianluca Varelli, at the 2-minute 48-second mark of the 3rd period. That means MJDP goes back and take it to the mat. Michigan athlete training penalty kill. Puck deflected out of play. 1 minute exactly remaining in the power play. 16-10 to go here in the third period. Kobayashi trying to push it out. Wallington kept it in. Volobulev to Wallington with a shot. Off the now with a stick of Cyrus. Comes back to Wallington. Over to Volobulev. Nikita Volobulev over to Rex Wallington. Top of the face-off circle. Over to Krukov, back to Wallington. Volobulev, center of the ice. Over to Mikhail Gorbanov to Wallington with a shot. Was steered wide. Boscovich trying to get it out. Kept in by Volobulev. And Caleb Curdo will finish the job and send it all the way down on Gleb Raykov. Raykov leaves it there for Nikita Volobulev. The former Pittsburgh Star U18 AAA program. Over to Krukov with a shot, looking for the hat trick. And deflected out of play. 15-19 to go here in the third period. You sleeping over there, Matt?
No, just looking at stuff on the monitor here. I'm sorry, just trying to concentrate on some other stuff on the switcher out here.
I got you. You're over there playing, aren't you?
Yeah, I wish.
Scully over to Ormsby. And good news for MJDP. They're back to full strength.
Yeah, it was good that they were able to pull that off after the problems they had in the second period. They're going to have to come up with something to somehow come up with 3 goals here in this third period and still be able to fight off Fort Wayne.
Robinson's shot was blocked by Donald Pratt. Now Gianluca Varelli fresh out of the penalty box. Battles there on Michael Scully, who sends it over to Alex Roth. Roth now to Robert Gross. Gross had it taken away by Cameron Schaefer. As Varelli was trying to get off the ice. And the puck sent down into the MJDP zone, picked up by Cameron Schaefer. Intercepted by Jace Lacey. Lacey sent it over into the corner, pressured there by Cameron Schaefer. Lacey and Schaefer mired in a battle. Schaefer wins that battle for Thomas LeBlanc. LeBlanc too far for Clovis Gamelin. And intercepted by Bogdan Visovsky. Over to Keegan Power. Power to Jace Lacey, knocked away by Donald Pratt. Pratt to Gamelin. Gamelin for Lucas Benavidez with a shot goes wide. Gamelin grabs it for Benavidez. To the point for Caleb Simpson. Simpson to Legibokov. What a shot! Looking for the deflection by McLean, who knocked it out of midair. Shot there, save made by Gleb Raykov. Lucas Benavidez was right there, point blank shot. And Raykov makes the save. Gamelin back to Benavidez. Lucas Benavidez. To Simpson with a shot goes wide. Visovsky grabs it and he'll lob it down into the MJDP zone. Icing will be the call with 13:21 to go here in the third period. Brief moment there for MJDP in the spaceman zone. Lucas Benavidez, point blank opportunity, but Raykov comes up big.
Yeah, he's come up big a handful of times there. The Jets have been a threat at times, especially when they've been able to park some guys out in front. But he has been standing tall, not allowing much to happen out there.
Shots 5-1 in this third period in favor of the Spacemen. Spacemen lead overall 31-20 in shots. Simpson with a shot. Raykov sticks it aside. Rabone, pressured there by Colin Nelson, wraps it around the boards. Volobulev couldn't get it out, kept in by Legibokov. Over to Corey Anderson to Simpson. Simpson to the point, shot, and gloved down by Gleb Raykov. The former St. George Raven, the Greater Metro Hockey League, based out of the Toronto area. Played the last 2 seasons for the Ravens before coming to the Spacemen. Played for his native MHK Gornyak club in his native country of Kazakhstan, their U20 program. Evan Wilson brings it in, the 18-year-old of Columbus, Ohio. former Olentangy Orange Pioneer. Bonet with a shot into the glove of Cameron Cyrus, who hangs on. And it's not like Matt Naaman that Cameron Cyrus is playing bad. He's 28 saves on 32 shots.
Yeah. I mean, he's still playing a good game. He's making he made some fantastic saves there.
I just admire the smooth transition by Cyrus from USPHL Elite to USPHL Premier. It was like it was no transition at all for him. Picked up by Ryan Jacobson. Had it knocked away. Landon Graham backhands it in. Antoine Bonet will pick it up. For Mikhail Gorbanov. Gorbanov and Nikita Volobulev. Back to Gorbanov. Gorbanov with a shot. Just missed. Kukov battles there with Spencer Stanhope. Comes back to Bonet. Bonet steps up, fires, blocked by Stanhope. And Stanhope up in the netting and out of play. 11:58 to go here in the third period. We're definitely going to score some wings after the game, aren't we?
Yes, we're going to score something.
Yes. Buffalo Wild Wings after the game. Then tomorrow, some nice barbecue ribs.
Smoked ribs.
Smoked ribs.
Yeah.
What's some of the sides?
I don't know.
I need to bring something?
Yourself.
Okay.
I don't know.
Some drinks. Hey, the meat and cheese tray again?
No, as long as it ain't non-alcoholic beer.
Oh, I'm bringing that for me. I'm bringing the NA for me. I got some Blue Moons in the fridge. 11:41 to go here in the third period. Liam Smith will take the draw against Robert Gross to the Spaceman. Gross wins that draw cleanly. Kept in by Pratt. Bouncing puck to Liam Smith. Had it knocked away by Xavier Templeton. Thomas LeBlanc pressured by Gross. Smith trying to dig it out. Keegan Power is there. So is Gianluca Varelli. Varelli and Power mired in a little bit of a battle. And Liam Smith comes out with the puck after all is said and done. Robert Gross battles with LeBlanc. Varelli digs it out again. For Cameron Schaefer with a shot. Bouncing puck and Rakoff with a save. And a little subtle push to Tomas LeBlanc at the end of the play. Megan Eisenberger wants us to know she's going to Buffalo Wild Wings as well tonight in Fort Wayne to cheer on the Indiana Hoosiers football team. So we'll be together in spirit.
Yeah. She may actually be having a real beer, Matt.
She might. Yeah, she's 21.
Instead of like a glass of water.
Right.
Like what you would have.
Donald Pratt sends it in.
Flavored water.
I'm fairly positive Megan's 21, so she may have a brew. Chase Lacey over to Logan Ormsby. Bouncing puck, blockered away by Cameron Cyrus. And cut it by Ben McLean. McLean now to Clovis Gamelin. Quick pass to Lucas Benavidez, who sends it in. Rakoff will play it there for Colin Nelson. Nelson pressured by McLean. Over to Logan Ormsby. Kept in by Donald Moe. Bryant couldn't keep it in. Press sends it right back in for Alex Roth. 10-10 to go. Here in period number 3, Fort Wayne with a 4-1 lead over MJDP. Pratt up to Clovis Gamelin. Into the neutral zone it goes. Krukov sends it right back in. Liam Smith grabs it around Visosky, but Aiden Byler sends it right back into the MJDP zone. Cyrus for Lejabokov. Over to Caleb Simpson. Now to Liam Smith. Knocked away, right in on Cyrus, but Lejabokov kicks it away. Visosky gloves it to himself. Here comes Bogdan Visosky, trying to make his way through the traffic. And LeBlanc too far for Liam Smith, and Antoine Bonet will grab it. Who the Indiana Hoosiers playing tonight?
I don't even know.
I confess
Don't
I don't keep up much with college football, but I know the Indiana Hoosiers are on a big roll right now.
They'll have it on there, that's for sure.
Yeah. I do know they kicked the crap out of Alabama. Is that what it was? Alabama or Georgia? No, Georgia lost to Ole Miss, right? I don't.
I haven't been up on the college stuff.
I don't follow college football all that much.
I generally do, but I
do
honestly,
know the Indiana Hoosiers are having a great year. I know that.
I have not had a lot of time to do that.
Red Wings don't play till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Shot there off the left shoulder of Cameron Cyrus. Varelli takes it away from Bonet. Pass intercepted by Rex Wallington with a shot, and he scores! Rex Wallington. That puck never left the ice. And it eluded Cameron Cyrus as Rex Wallington, the 20-year-old from Indianapolis, Indiana, his first goal of the season.
They got boys stepping up. I mean, that's exactly that.
Lead 5-1. Wallington with 2 goals last year. Just scored his first this year. That puck just never left the ice. Cyrus was expecting a high shot, and it stayed right on the ice. Volobua sends it over to the corner. 5-1 the score. 8:35 to go here in the third. Anderson with some speed. Taken away by Preston Slater. And Kobayashi sends it in. Rakoff will play it. Send it past Corey Anderson. Volobuev grabs it. For Xavier Templeton, knocked away by Anderson. Picked up by Rabone. For Templeton, who sends it in. Mario Boscovich will play it. For Spencer Stanhope. Stanhope to Anderson. Bouncing puck to Chris Kobayashi. Hayden Rabone headed toward the net. Feed it to Rabone. Knocked away by Robert Gross. Nice defensive play by Gross. Wallington unassisted. His first goal of the season at 11:03 of the third period. Waiting a little bit on some possible assists being added. Puck sent down as Schaefer sent the boards by Robert Gross, icing the call. 7:17 to go here in the third period.
Yeah, Jets just having a hard time doing anything. They did a good job in the first period, but man, I'll tell you, ever since then, second into it was almost this whole third period here. There's only just over 7 minutes left. They just have not been able to do much of anything, and the Jets have not been much of a threat.
Earlier today, Fort Wayne Spaceman Elite, 3-0 victors over the Metro Jets Elite.
And there's another one. Oh, no, I thought he scored on that one. Oh, it went over.
Scared me.
Oh, yeah,
Jeez.
no, it went over. I mean, he put his hands up like he did, but it just went over the net. He had Cyrus beat.
The puck comes in, picked up by Alex Roth. Fort Wayne Spaceman's 5th goal. His first goal of the season.
Oh, here they come pressing in the zone again.
Unassisted.
Oh, tries to go in between 3 Jets, not able to do so. They get it up.
Spaceman's 5th goal. Wallington, his first of the season, unassisted. At 11 minutes, 3 seconds.
Tries to put it out front, but Fort Wayne's going to come right back with it, back the other way. Long stretch pass, intercepted.
Ledjabokov to Landon Graham. Graham feeds it back over to Ledjabokov, who's got the lone goal for MJDP. Krukov goes after it. He's got 2 goals today. A couple players with multiple points. Xavier Templeton and Colin Nelson with 2 assists. Bogdan Vysotsky has 1 assist. But Mikhail Gorbanov and Nikita Volobulev are off the score sheet. So other players stepping up for the Spacemen today. Led by Alex Krukov, who has 2 goals today. As the Jets, MJDP
they're doing a good. Fort Wayne's doing a good job just trapping it up along the wall, getting it out front. As Powers takes a shot and that's tipped up and out of play.
5:15 to go here in the 3rd period. Shots 8-5 in favor of Fort Wayne, 34-24 overall.
A little bit of a disagreement near the face-off circle there. They got that straightened out.
Well, for MJDP, they've got 12 days to kind of, come together, to kind of bond a little bit, to kind of reassess things before their next game on Wednesday, January 21st against this very same Fort Wayne Spaceman team.
I don't want to say I'm a coach by any means, but just in, I guess you could say, my personal opinion, they need to figure out how to adjust, because the first period,
they look great.
They look great.
Intercepted by Liam Smith with a shot, deflected by Slater.
And so now, second and the 3rd period, Fort Wayne's doing this. And
Varelli to Smith, who couldn't pull the trigger. Varelli fed it back to Smith, and he was tied up with Rakoff.
And what they're trying to do isn't working, right? So, and I guess I really don't know exactly 100% how that can be fixed, but they'll have 12 days, I guess, to figure it out, work on things.
Volobulev with a shot, and Cyrus makes the save.
Which I'm sure that is going to be something that's going to be done. There'll be a lot of video review, and that's the one thing that they do well here is the video review and work on making adjustments, and that's stuff they do during practice.
Face off to the left of Cameron Cyrus, 4:26 to go. Shot there through a screen, saved by Cyrus. Comes back to Roth with a shot. Was caught up in Kobayashi's equipment. Roth again with a shot, glove down by Cyrus. 4:09 to go. The Spacemen looking to extend their lead in the USPHL Premier Midwest Division. A win here today by the Spacemen, should they hang on, and a win on Sunday at Summit Ice Center against the Chicago T-Rex, the Spacemen would clinch the 2026 USPHL Premier Midwest Division Championship and the #1 seed.
Yeah, and that's, it's been a while for me since I've been here, since it hasn't been one of the Jets teams clinching that. So, the shoes on the other foot right now. They're on the outside looking in.
So like in the Elite Division, with the Chicago Crush already clinching the USPHL Elite Midwest Division Championship. So that means in that on the USPHL Elite side, all roads lead to Chicago. And should the Spacemen hang on and win here, which are 325 from doing so, and win on Sunday against Chicago T-Rex, all roads to USPHL National Championships will come through Fort Wayne, Indiana.
That's going to be tough.
For
It'll
sure.
Be really tough. Like we said earlier in the broadcast when we started, this was going to be a very tough game for DP, and we knew it was going to be tough. And DP came out swinging, and
they did. They played great in the first period.
First period was excellent. Even though they were down,
right?
They played good. They played a good game.
Lacey, I think he's 100% on faceoffs today. He is. I don't think he hasn't lost faceoff yet today. That's what that veteran presence does for you. Landon Graham knocked away by Lacey. And that's the thing with Jace Lacey, the captain of this team for the Fort Wayne Spacemen. He's just got an assist. But it's those intangibles. When guys like Gorbanoff.
Oh, you can see him out there when he's out there on the ice, going up and down the ice. He's yelling at the guys what's going on. He's commanding the troops from the ice.
Jacobson with a shot, saved by Rakoff as he's knocked into goaltender Gleb Rakoff. Guys like Lacey, who has an assist today. Also, Bogdan Visovsky with an assist. Nikita Volobulev, Mikhail Gorbanoff, arguably two of the most dangerous players in the league, held on the score sheet today.
Yeah.
But that just shows the depth of the Fort Wayne Spacemen. Other players contributing. Alex Krukov.
And then
2 goals today.
They're taking advantage of the little things, and the Jets were doing some of the little things in the first period, and they haven't been able to do that the second and third period, those little things, because Fort Wayne's just been all over them.
Benavidez with a shot was partially defended by Bonet, who's got a goal today. Antoine Bonet, as usual, been steady in the blue line. For the Spaceman, Clovis Galen, shot, blocked by Bonet. McLean to Lejabokov, over to Caleb Simpson. Simpson sidesteps to Spaceman. Knocks over in the corner for Wallington, knocked away by Ben McLean. Knocked away by Simpson. Benavidez wide open. Gamelin in front of the net. Could not bring it to his forehand and pull the trigger. Lejabokov with a shot. Save made. Rebound. Big stop by Rakoff. He's still on his back.
Wow.
As MJDP basically target practice at Gleb Rakoff. Several big saves by Gleb Rakoff. My goodness. Bonet feeds it up and deflected out of play, and a lucky fan from Chesterfield, Michigan, going to pick up a souvenir puck. So the Fort Wayne Spacemen will snap their 3-game winning streak, Matt Naiman. They'll climb to 26 wins, 8 losses, no overtime losses, no shootout losses, 52 points, while MJDP falls below 500, 16 wins, 17 losses, 1 overtime loss, no shootout losses.
I'm waiting for you to lose it.
33 points. They're now in a 3-game losing streak of their own. Byler knocks Stanhope to the ice and was looking for Keegan Power. So we may have to keep your eye on that game on Sunday afternoon. Chicago T-Rex will host the Fort Wayne Spacemen Sunday, January 11th, 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern, as Liam Smith was thrown to the ice by Colin Nelson. A hooking minor with 52.6 seconds left here in the third period. We'll put MJDP in the Metro Jets Foundation power play to end this game. They are 0 for 1 today. May have to watch that T-Rex Spaceman game on Sunday.
The referee that's here today, La Rochelle.
Pierre La Rochelle, yeah.
I don't know, have we had him yet
Nope,
this year?
first appearance.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Boscovich with the puck. Picked up there by Stanhope with a shot, was blocked. 38 seconds left. Fort Wayne, as we mentioned, will snap their 3-game losing streak and are 2 points away from their second consecutive third overall USPHL Premier Midwest Division Championship. Fort Wayne Spaceman penalty, number 29, Colin Nelson.
As they're able to get it back out and try to go up top, and they do. Fire a shot, knocks the stick out of Lacey's hand. Get it back up top again, fire another shot up and over into the corner.
And that's going to do it. The horn will sound. Final score, Fort Wayne Spaceman 5, Metro Jets Development Program 1. Shots on goal in the third period. Fort Wayne Spaceman with 12, game total of 38. Metro Jets Development Program with 10, game total of 29. Final score, Fort Wayne Spaceman 5, MJDP 1. Join us for our next home game on Friday, January 16th. The Metro Jets will face off against the Cincinnati Cyclones, face off at 1:30 p.m. Your SCSPayroll.com, 3 stars of the game. Number 3 star. With 2 assists today. For the Fort Wayne Spaceman, the number 24 of Xavier Templeton. Your number 2 star of the game. 29 shots, 28 saves. Fort Wayne Spaceman goaltender number 1, Gleb Rakoff, your number 2 star of the game. And your number 1 star of the game. 2 goals for the Fort Wayne Spaceman. The number 28 of Alex Krukov is your SCSPayroll.com player of the game. So MJDP will have 12 days to figure things out as they, along with the Metro Jets Elite, their next home games are on Wednesday, January 21st. It starts with the Jets Elite, Spaceman Elite. Troy Oral Surgery pregame show at 11:30, face-off at high noon, 12 p.m. Followed immediately by these 2 teams, the Metro Jets Development Program, MJDP, and the Fort Wayne Spacemen. That is all on Wednesday, January 21st. Our next home game here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena will be on a week from today, Friday, January 16th. The Metro Jets will play the Cincinnati Cyclones, USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division action. Troy Oral Surgery pregame show at 1 o'clock, face-off at 1:30. Final thoughts, Matt Naiman.
Well, I mean, this was a game that if MJDP came out firing on all cylinders, they would have been okay, and they did in the first period. And there was some changes that were made on Fort Wayne's end, or they did something, and DP just couldn't figure it out, and they just couldn't do it. And so great job by Fort Wayne on this win. And, for them, their next game, the Jets family's going to have to keep an eye on that one to see what's going to go on.
And it's entirely possible that when Fort Wayne returns here on January 21st, they will have already clinched the USPHL Premier Midwest Division Championship.
Yeah, and at that point, you're playing for pride, but
you're playing for home ice advantage.
Yeah, you're playing for pride, home ice advantage, which can change a game.
On behalf of all of us, the Metro Jets Hockey Club, for our president, Pete Kamick, for Justin Kinville, Jamie Lovell, Jake Howie, Danny Vanderweel, Randy Wilson, Mike Sutt, Joe Muller, Paulie Sheridan, Matt McKinder, as well as our volunteers and staff. Of course, Dave Ross, our athletic trainer, Jamie Naiman, the first person that meets and greets you when you come into Mount Clemens Ice Arena, Paige Naiman as well. For Tyler Naiman, who manned the controls on the camera. For Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club Ice reporter Sarah Vassar. And for my partner in crime, Matt Naiman. My name is Matt Prier, the voice of the Metro Jets Hockey Club, saying good afternoon. Final score, Fort Wayne Spaceman 5, Metro Jets Development Program 1. You've been watching Metro Jets Hockey live exclusively on Black Bear TV. Good afternoon, everybody.